They said Dwight was in a text messaging a guy.
So long story short, former NBA star Dwight Howard is reportedly being sued for allegedly DMing a man on IG, leading to texting him to pull up to his crib and meet in person, which then Dwight allegedly took advantage of him by performing non-consensual oral acts on him after he said no, claiming he feared being harmed if he resisted, which Dwight also during the time allegedly had another man over who was dressed as a woman. And with that being said, here's what Dwight Howard had to say about the allegations.
Y'all can stop with the nonsense. Worry about all this bullshit crap. Mind your business. Well, they say you going on dates with dudes, bro. Why the hell do you or anybody care who the hell I spend my time with? That's the problem with y'all people. Y'all worried about who people spend their time with. Whatever I'm doing in my bedroom is my damn business. Whatever you doing in your bedroom is your damn business. That ain't for everybody. And everybody don't need to know. You ain't got to say anything about what you doing in your fucking house. It's your house. You ain't got to explain that to nobody. No matter what they say. They can say anything. Who gives two shits? Y'all too damn nosy, worried about what I'm doing in my bed. Hell, the people who know what's going on in my bed, they know what the hell going on with my bed. And what the hell I do in it. That ain't for everybody on the internet. That ain't for no blogs. That ain't for no websites. I don't got to tell nobody where I put my wood at, since y'all want to get to it. That ain't nobody business where I put my shit at. Y'all just weird. If you want to know what people doing in their bedroom and who they messing with and sleeping with, you are weird. You're the weird one. Oh, shoot, y'all heard about that? Dwight, they said Dwight was in a text messaging a guy. Nigga, who cares? Who cares who I was text messaging? You just mad because I want text messaging yo ugly ass. That's what it is. Worrying about the wrong stuff. Focus on you. Worrying about who in somebody's bed and what they doing in their own bedroom. It ain't your bed. You ain't gonna never get in my bed. So stop worrying about it. Worrying about, cause I don't gotta deny it. I don't gotta talk about none of that crap. The shit didn't even happen. You worry about the wrong stuff. That's why it's called an accusation. Allegedly. Come on, man. Y'all worry about the wrong stuff. Somebody's messing with. Oh, I'm positive you ain't gotta worry about that. I'm not, listen, I know, I ain't mad. Listen, people think I'm mad because I'm saying all this. People just be talking. This is the type of world we live in. You can't stop. You go.
I've been sipping on ricotta, gon' pop me a bottle, pour me up a drink. Yeah, she been sipping on ricotta, gon' pour her a bottle, pour her up a drink, pour us up a drink of ricotta. We gon' have a drink of ricotta. Everybody drinking ricotta. Get you some ricotta. Oh, I've been sipping on ricotta. I've been sipping on ricotta. I've been sipping on ricotta. Ricardo or more. Drink like a boss.
Yeah, black excellence. I am excellently black with intelligence. I am heaven sent.
You are now tuned in to the Slicktalk with Scalez podcast.
Check.
Hello? I've been sipping on ricotta.
We live, we lit, we here.
He missed it.
We are here.
I just got distracted because I just seen the biggest wolf coochie on my motherfucking Twitter. I opened up my Twitter to the biggest coochie I think I ever seen in my life.
Oh wow. Yeah, you got it. Wow.
That's
What's
AI.
going on here?
That's not real.
Wow.
Yeah. What is going on here?
Lord have mercy.
What is going on, man?
Man, you know,
Scared me.
All right, ladies and
Elon
gentlemen.
Musk is triple X.
Ladies and gentlemen, on that note, we are live. We are lit. We are here. This is the Slick Talk with Scales podcast.
What do you do with that?
Yeah, that's my algorithm. That's nasty man algorithm. You know what I'm
Nasty
saying?
man. At least you're not super freaky, man.
Yeah, like my guy that jumped the show off.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Nah, I ain't going there. Yeah, that type of the white took the crown. Like how the Denver fans was doing LeBron yesterday. That's how I gave it to the white. You own that. That's yours, my nigga.
The funny thing about that video, man, was he really thought he was getting his shit off.
He thought he was explaining some shit. Nobody want to hear that shit, you hoe ass nigga. For real. You know, I don't want to hear that shit, bro. Anyway, like I said, on that note, this is episode 201. You know what I'm saying? Last time we was here, we was celebrating our 200th. You know what I'm saying? So we back. We had to take a week off because I had to go to New York and Ashley went to Denver. So once again, I leave for New York tomorrow again. So big things are jumping off with on my daddy management. Also
On my daddy.
On that note, gotta introduce the gang. Ashley, say what up to the people.
What up, people?
Don, say what up to the people.
Mr. Freaky Man. What up, y'all? What's going on, man? You know, I'm just trying to unpack that whole thing. Pause.
Which whole thing? We just seen.
Not that whole thing. Not that whole thing.
That's a pause.
Not that whole thing.
That's a pause for sure.
That's a pause for sure.
It's a lot of whole things going on. Where's our Ricardo Moore bottle, please?
The whole things, yeah.
Oh, whoa.
I want to get in trouble with Steve-O.
Yeah.
Our sponsor.
Our sponsors for today. Plus, I needed to rest my phone up on it. That's why I really was.
You're all good, but still.
Yeah. Shout out.
Product placement.
Who broke the top?
To which one?
The brown, the
It
expensive.
It ain't broke. Oh, it's loose. Oh, it is.
Oh shit.
Probably last week. I mean, the last time we was here, because that's what I took a shot of last time.
They was fucking with it on the sports pod. Make sure you tune in every Monday to the Slick Talk with Scales Network on YouTube, Facebook, and X for the Pick and Roll podcast hosted by comedian B. Jones, the homie Big Homie, and A Boogie, with me and Don filling in from time to time also. It's a real nigga sports podcast for real niggas. You know what I'm saying? We talking that real shit over there. And yeah, they were drinking this on Monday when Bree Love was here.
It's smooth. And I'm not a tequila girl, but it was.
Oh no, Ricardo's the Ricardo that shit now. Yeah,
now.
I ain't just saying that because they paying me to drink it. I ain't just saying that, but yeah. Ricardo is actually smooth. I don't drink
because it's good and they paying me.
Yeah, it's good and they paying me. On that note, hey Caleb.
K-Way in the building.
Shout out to everybody checking in, Racho, Nelly, everybody over here on Facebook. I ain't checked on YouTube, nowhere else. So you sitting wondering who the young man is sitting at the end of the table with us. You know what I'm saying? We got one of Milwaukee music goats in this bitch with us today. You know what I'm saying? I've been rocking with this nigga for a long time. I met him back when I was doing my JR the Superstar shit. You know what I'm saying? And he was one of my peers that was making the same kind of music that I was making. You know, a lot of niggas in the city was making different type of shit. But at that time, me and him was trying to keep it a little gangster. You know what I mean? For the city. So shout out to the homie Lock Kid in the building with us today.
What's up? Appreciate it. Appreciate being here.
What's going on, La?
Nothing, bro. Living. You know what I'm saying? Here. Enjoying the moment. You know what I mean?
You see, you about to drop something.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, next month, I'm dropping my new album.
What's the name of it?
Dead Homies Telling Stories for Me.
Dead Homies Telling Stories.
And that's the first time I told that in public. So.
Okay. Oh, okay. So this is breaking news right here. Okay, that's what's up.
Title, but...
This is album number what? Are you keeping count still?
Lord, officially, what I got streaming.
Yeah, like on platforms and shit. Fifth. Okay. Fifth.
It's been 5 years though.
Oh, since you dropped.
Yeah.
Okay.
I dropped the EP in 2018. My last album. Let me do a count. Lamborghini Dreams, Pretty Pistol Tony, Bada Bing, Paradise Lost, Northside Paradise. It's the sixth one.
Okay.
It's the sixth one.
Okay.
Plus an EP, whatever.
Damn, 6.
Yeah.
That's big, man.
Yeah.
When did you start? Like, what year was this?
Officially putting out albums. My first real album was Lamborghini Dreams. That was 2010.
2010.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. 13 years ago. I'm an OG.
No, that's why I had to give you that type of introduction like that, just to give people the context that you ain't no new. You know what I mean? This ain't no new right here.
But you know, we was rocking back when Vegas linked us.
Yeah, exactly, exactly.
Mid 2000s. Connect DVD days,
exactly,
that shit.
exactly.
Yeah, that's when we was rocking.
The East Side, y'all was kind of like the first young niggas repping the East Side, because we had like Drew Nim representing the East Side. But like when I met yo crew, like y'all was like the first like low end niggas for real, bro.
Yeah, I had some East Side niggas with me, but I was from the other side.
Yeah.
So I had a bunch of niggas with me though, East Side, West Side. But I'm from Keith Street.
Facts.
So like I didn't consider myself low end because we beef with the low end. So it was different back then. So I didn't consider myself that.
But now that's considered low end.
Yeah, that's considered low end now. Yeah. Back then it wasn't. Yeah.
For sure. That's what's up, man. On this project, who worked on it?
Got Don on there.
Oh shit.
He did something on the intro.
Okay.
I got Yo Dot on there.
Okay.
As a feature. I got Moody. My boy Chevy Keys. He been rocking with me since day one.
Facts.
Guapo Chapo
Chapo on there.
Okay.
Yeah, me and him did some shit. That shit nice. Yeah, arrange. It ain't too many features, but a range of different producers from Los, his guy Los.
Yeah, right. His arch enemy and shit.
My boy Young Renz.
Shout out Renz.
He did some shit on there. And a bunch of various new producers. So, yeah.
That's what's up, man. Well, it's good to see that you still at it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Last time I seen you, I told you that. You know what I mean? Like, stay at it, keep it up. You know, they try to make it a young man's game, but it's not. You know what I mean? I think we actually get better the older we get. You know what I'm saying? The more life experiences. I know you took 5 years off. Do you want to speak on why?
Yeah, I can.
Okay,
I mean, I'm
because you had a tragedy happen, correct?
No, originally no, that wasn't it.
Okay.
You know,
but I'm saying that was
reason why I'm making
that was more recent.
Yeah, the reason why I'm making music now is because I kind of lived and had things happen to make me inspired to make music. I think when I stopped making music, I kind of, like the era we came up in, I was kind of making music because I was in the hood every day, kind of living it. You know what I mean? So that was my driving force. Nothing was forced. I was just doing what I felt. You know what I mean? And when you in the shit like that, it's kind of easy. I was at the studio every day, then I go back to the hood, and I was at the club. That was the lifestyle. So it was easy for me to just pump out music every year. But I kind of grew up. I got married, had kids. I was living like a good life. It was positive. You know what I mean? So I didn't know how to write music, like positive music. You know what I mean? Like and rap. I don't think rap is only nigga I think could do that is like Jay-Z, right?
Yeah.
Who make it sound cool to be like on some positive shit.
Facts.
I mean, it's plenty of rappers rap positive, but it was hard for me. You know what I mean? I couldn't rap about my family. You know what I mean? I didn't want to rap about that type of stuff. So I kind of was just chilling, just enjoying my kids and my life. But then stuff started to happen. I lost my moms. I lost Vegas, my best friend.
Exactly.
So I started living and shit started happening, and I got inspired to make more music.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
So that's kind of what drove me back to it.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
That's what's up. Are you out after this project? What's next? Are we getting videos?
I plan on doing video. I don't know. I just want to see the reaction first, because I'm so new to this new era. It's different, bro.
Yeah, it is.
It's way different, and I ain't gonna even pretend like I know what I'm doing with it, right? It's because this era different. It's a young, like you said, all the young niggas out, they doing their thing. My music is totally different from what they doing, so I'm just kind of testing the water, see how people feel about it, and if it inspired me to do more, I keep doing
So what I'm learning, like, as I maneuver around on this other side of the fence with the industry, right? Like, for instance, when we were at Rock Nation, they got a section of Rock Nation where they got artists like Maya, young artists that they developing, and then they got legacy acts over there.
Yeah.
Like Rock Marciano got signed through their legacy act division.
Yeah,
you get what I'm
I
saying?
fuck with Rock.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Even the Locks are signed there. Jim Jones is signed there through their legacy. That's called the legacy act division of the label. So what I'm saying that to say, you, Dooch, Rizzy, I'm always trying to encourage y'all to keep dropping music because it's an audience for that shit. Whether or not it don't seem like it, because we got real life shit going on and we raising kids just like you, but we still want some music on our downtime, and we want to let our hair down. We still want, and we want it to come from niggas who talking adult contemporary hip hop. That's why I seen Ross say the other day that he was kind of surprised, that Meek was kind of surprised at the response. Bro, we're looking for that. You niggas don't sing auto-tune.
For sure. That's my type
or
of
do none of that type of shit. It's a certain audience of us that's looking for Ross and Meek to make some hard shit again. You get what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? So I want you to stay encouraged in that, bro. Don't get discouraged. You know what I'm saying?
Like I said, I want to say, like, I wasn't discouraged from making music.
For sure.
You know, the last project I did do, Northside Paradise, it was more based off the riots that just happened. Remember, they burned down Burla and shit. So I was inspired by that to make that type of music, and it was a little more mature, you know. So after that, I wasn't that inspired, you know. Shit was changing, so I was just kind of just going with the flow. I could have put out shit, just trying to make hits, trying to keep up with the times, because you know we so groomed and we so skilled that for doing this for so long that I can go in the booth and I could do whatever. I could do the young nigga shit if I wanted, but it just wasn't. That ain't me. You know what I mean? I want to do something that's real to me. And like you said, mature to the people who do still follow me, show my growth. You know what I mean? You're not going to get me rapping like I was, talking that same shit I was.
And believe it or not, even the younger generation, if they do get put on to you or they tap in with you, they respect you more if you're doing you.
Yeah.
Like if you trying to do what they doing, they going to look at you funny. You know what I'm saying? But if you're doing you, they're going to be like, no, dog, dope. Oh, you know what I mean? OG dope with his shit.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So,
for sure.
Man, I'm going to tell you, just off virtue of his voice, but they don't know.
They don't know.
They don't know. They don't even think he an old nigga.
Yeah, they don't.
You know what I'm saying? Like I remember, you know, the first day he came over to Blackout, and Cass was like, "Who was that dude going crazy?" I'm like, "Yeah, that's my guy, like kid." They like, "No, why he rap like that?" I'm like, "Yeah, you know, you're an older cat." They like, he don't. I thought he was like 25.
Yeah,
like. It's an energy. It's an energy, and your voice. You know, your voice is, you got one of them timeless hip hop voices.
Appreciate it.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so, having the privilege of working on your project with you, I can tell you, it's fire. I really love the joint 17.
Yeah,
I really love that joint. I love the joint with the Blackstreet sample. I think that's crazy.
Yeah,
I think people gonna go crazy when they hear it.
Yeah.
You still got it. Like, you know what I'm saying? As they would say in wrestling, you know, whenever the old wrestlers come back and they get their shit off, they be like, "You still got it."
Yeah.
You still got it, bro.
Yeah.
And you got it, you know, you just gotta find your pocket.
And yeah. I think even with, you know, of course, I gotta adapt to make people listen to it, right? So yeah, even though it is more mature, I am changing cadences and different pockets that's more of today's time, but the message in it is still, you know, mature without being like preachy or some shit. You still gonna get that hard shit that I do, you know what I mean? Like you said, a joint like 17, which is kind of a joint where I'm reflecting on where I'm at, where I was in the past and where I'm at now, but it just got all that raw energy that make you ride on some super street, you know, shit. So
man, my boy Chicky just checked in.
What's up, Chicky? That's my boy.
I met Chicky through Lock here too.
That's my boy.
Man, you know, Chicky, my boy, for real. That's
my brother right there.
Shout out Chicky checking in. So, I know you follow the show because you done been in the comments before. So
yeah.
We gonna get into some of these topics
for sure.
And if you were watching at the beginning of the show, we had a video play of a young man who's been accused of SA and abuse, which is Dwight Howard, battery, and which is Dwight Howard against two men, right? Or one man.
One man.
But the act took place with two men present.
Yeah.
So Don, you want to elaborate a little bit?
I forget the young man's last name now, but his first name is Steven. Dwight Howard reached out to him via inbox. They decided they was gonna hook up and do lascivious acts. And when he came over to Dwight Howard's house, and Dwight Howard brought a friend in. This chick named what was her name? Kitty. Kitty was a transgender. And at that point, Steven was not with it. He said that he wanted to leave, and Dwight Howard pinned him down and performed fellatio pause on him. And it's a very uncomfortable subject. But at that point it was unconsensual because he didn't ask for the guests.
Yes, exactly.
He didn't ask for the guests. If it's a surprise, it's not consensual. Right? So Dwight did a good job for a while of keeping this under wraps, but they filed a civil suit, and then the state picked up the charges.
Has he been charged?
He has been charged with SA.
So is he? He got bail or something?
No, they haven't arrested him yet. He's a celebrity. They're gonna give him time to turn himself in. But he was charged with SA, battery, and holding a person against their will.
That's kidnapping.
Kidnapping, kidnapping. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So
yikes on bikes.
Yikes. That's a lot.
Yikes on bikes.
A lot of us aren't surprised. To give you some history on Dwight Howard, if you watch Basketball Wives when it first started, his baby mama Royce Reed, she does like Tubi movies and shit now. She was on there, and he made her sign an NDA about his first child. So Dwight Howard was playing in the NBA, getting endorsements, doing ads, all this shit, and had a whole kid out here in the world that he was hiding, and had this girl sign a fucking NDA where she couldn't even go on a television show and say who her baby's father was. Now, girls were on the show talking about niggas they were just fucking.
Yeah.
She couldn't talk about her motherfucker who she created a child with because he made her sign an NDA, which I thought was weird. Give you some more history on Dwight Howard. Dwight Howard went to a high school that they literally created for Dwight Howard. So it had about 22 kids in it or some shit. It's called Southwest Atlanta Christian Academy. If you look it up right now, I don't even think it's open anymore, but that was literally to get him to the NBA. They knew he wasn't going to college because he wasn't going to pass the SAT, right?
Right.
So he was on that path where he could go right to the league. So he was at a school where he averaged 100 points a game. He was the only player on the team. They lost every night, but who cares? You're a 7-foot freak, and you big enough to play in the NBA today.
Freak, literally a 7-foot freak.
A Zoid, motherfucker. But so just to give you some history on this guy, he's been very protected by the church. And we already know the church protects super freaky, weirdo shit all the time. So just to give you some history on this guy, you know what I mean? He made his baby mama sign an NDA. The shit that Pusha T dissed Drake about, Dwight Howard actually did it to his child. You know what I'm saying?
It made it really hard for her.
Yeah.
Because it's like, how can I be on a show of like, she was like getting discredited a lot.
Yeah.
It made her career, it was tough.
People thought she was lying.
And so even most recent stuff, because I think like a couple of months ago or maybe last year, she was just saying how like, he ain't really a dad to the kid type of situation. So anytime she tried to speak against him, she get ridiculed tough.
Yeah.
So people was like today, she probably sent back like, aha, y'all.
She was live on IG.
Yeah, she was live on IG. Yeah. Like I told y'all.
Because she been saying it. She been trying to say it for so many years.
She is vindicated.
And everybody make her look bad. And so, yeah, she's vindicated.
Yeah. But, so his lawyer came out today and said, and officially that he's gay.
And we've been knowing this though.
Like he didn't say like he was like bi or nothing.
No, he gave an official statement that he was gay.
But that's been news for over years. Like he's had several
encounters with
transgenders or people he getting caught in DMs and stuff like that. But it's just like you said, he was always protected. It go and go. It come and go. It come and go.
I can see how he wanted to. He a celebrity, got endorsements. Some people might not even want to do business with him if they knew.
Well, now it was teams that wanted him, but because of this circus, they don't want this around their locker room now.
Right.
I feel that.
You know what I mean? It's teams who wanted him right now.
This is my thing, man. It's 2023, man. Like, be gay, bro.
I think that
There's nothing wrong with it.
I think that's the stance with everybody now. Like,
but
it's
I just
2023.
explain to you.
Yeah, no, I get it. I get it. It's because of the church.
Dwight
because
Howard.
of the church.
The church.
The church.
Yeah,
And in sports period though, because I don't know if y'all watch a lot of shows and TVs, but like it's a show on Netflix like called Elite, and he was a dad, famous soccer player, and that was the kind of situation like he was low key, preferred men, but he hid it because he didn't want to get the big deals and stuff. So I was watching something else. Like that was a thing in the sports world recently.
I think it's still there a little bit.
It's still there a little bit, but think about all the teammates. Think about all the teammates he's had who like this nigga weird. And if he'd just been like, bro, I'm gay. Like as accepting as we have become.
I probably think they accepted it. It's just a thing. It's almost like in the police force.
I almost don't think it's the teammates. I think it's more. I think it's more old white men that own NBA teams, and they're not going for that shit, bro. But they're not. That's not.
His endorsements would have went through the roof.
Now it is. You got to think now.
Superstars though. Yeah, there's not a lot of superstars that's openly gay though.
But if y'all think about it, now it is. Now we know you can't say anything about anybody that does. So now it's fitting. So yeah, let them. Because guess what? If they look like they not about to accept him, the NBA gonna deal with it.
Yeah, hell
you gotta deal with the whole alphabet community. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. What was old boy name? Big dude.
Jason Collins.
Jason Collins.
He was out the league as soon as he announced.
Well, no, he retired first.
And then he made the
announcement.
Okay.
Yeah, so he, once he got out, he lived his truth. This
nigga's gay, B.
Okay, so in Steven's defense, right? He's gay, right?
Yeah, he doesn't want to have sex with.
So he doesn't want to have sex with a transgender person.
Yeah, he wants to have sex with a man.
Yeah.
Yeah, but this is my thing, right? In the gay community, aren't people looked down? Ain't it like a bad thing to out somebody, right? If they not ready to come out as gay, ain't it like a thing where they like that's like a no?
Not if
I thought that was
not
like,
if they SA'd you.
You know, like Adam 22, right?
Yeah.
With him and his partner.
Yeah.
He caught a lot of flack for outing this guy, right? And maybe he wasn't ready for. So ain't they kind of doing that to him with that shit?
I guess because it's a charge.
Yeah,
it's a criminal offense, I guess, at this point.
Because I think the dude was being.
No, the dude wanted Dwight Howard.
He wanted Dwight Howard.
But here's where the lines.
But you open the door and the transgender came out like surprise.
That's just like me. Like I want to have a threesome with you and another girl, but then you come out with your guy. I'm gonna be like,
exactly.
No, I didn't want that.
Sure.
You gotta.
That's a violation.
Because just because some people like explore in certain areas or comfortable in some areas, don't mean just automatically say I want to go over there. You know,
right,
like,
Joe.
He probably haven't got to the point of
Joe took that comment.
He took it down.
They probably told him
to indulge with a trans.
But he's correct.
Yeah, for sure. He is. For sure. He definitely wrong for that shit.
But it's like with anything in sex and consent. If no is no and yes is yes. If I say use a toy, don't use a toy. If I say
put a condom on, don't
put a condom on. Like
sure.
It's a law. No matter who you choose to have as a partner or partners, it's all with consent.
Yeah, I mean, you think about it. You think about being if it was right, exactly. How dare you bring a bit to the session? Right, you know what I'm saying? He gay, like he don't like Kitty probably came out had a big pair of boobs and a wig on and makeup.
I was ignorant 3 years ago to this type of shit. I was kind of like what you saying. Like I just thought it all fell under one umbrella.
No, it does not.
No, but that's what I'm saying.
Because guess what? He's respecting her as who she's choosing to identify as a woman. So he's respected. Like I'm not gonna indulge with a woman because I love men.
So that's what I'm saying. Shout out to our old co-host Michael J. Curtis. Like I said,
he said Facebook. We figured.
Yeah, we figured.
We know they banned that last comment.
You know he.
But it's about respect overall.
And he said that like he doesn't like women and he don't like trans. Why would he be attracted to transsexuals and he's attracted to men? Like why would he? That doesn't even go together. You know what I'm saying? But we just think freak shit like that. So we just think all that shit go in one bag.
Right.
Yeah. Don't.
You think just because the tranny got a penis that it's gay. It's not gay. For him, that's a woman.
Man, he's
if he had one.
Right,
because they get stuff done, so we don't know how far into
Dwight Howard. Dwight Howard said he he the one do the bending over.
He hit
so
Dwight from the back.
Yeah, he hit Dwight from the back.
While Dwight, Dwight got Buddy pinned down.
Pause.
Permanent. Dwight is pinning dude down. That's
pinning him down.
The suit. Dwight's in the middle, and the tranny's in the back of Dwight.
Yeah.
Pause.
It sounded like he thought Dog was gonna go because it's him.
Yeah.
Or he thought he was gonna go because
no, he told him just relax, you gonna enjoy it.
No, you don't know what I'm enjoying.
Right.
You don't know what I'm enjoying.
Right.
Just because I enjoy this don't mean I'm enjoying that.
I'm uncomfortable.
Shit is crazy.
I'm uncomfortable.
In all things, guys, get consent. In thy getting, get some consent before you get
a wise man said earlier though, and I'm gonna repeat this sentiment. Ladies, if you invite me over to the room and we about to get to it and your girlfriend pop out the closet, I'll be okay with that. I give you my consent to bring.
What does she look like? Shit though.
But some people don't, because I've known some situations where it's like, while I take me and my friend, and the person like, I don't really want to do that, or we are friends. And
I was that nigga one time. Like, my friend ain't had none in a while.
Yeah.
We had a good time though.
Yeah.
No, we did though. That was, I can honestly say, we had a good time that time. My friend ain't had none in a while. Can you give her some?
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure. So that was cool.
Yeah,
but I'm saying, what if she pops out the room looking like Freddie Jackson? Coming out the closet looking like, you know what I mean? She thought you like Janet.
You got one job to do.
Freddie.
You got one job to do.
Do both of them coochies? You doing
no.
Just one coochie?
No, I'm saying she got one job to do. The friend got one job to do. Yeah.
Okay. To give you top.
Yeah.
Okay.
These guys are freaks, guys.
Join her friend in giving you top.
I go to church on Sunday. I go to church on Sunday.
Oh, stop it.
Speaking of sexual charges and shit, Don's favorite R&B singer, Trey Songz, has been sued for sexual assault again.
Oh,
SA. My
SA.
bad. SA.
Yeah.
He's been sued for SA again. So Trey Songz is back in the media. I guess the lawsuit finally went through. We reported about this, about 2 years ago, Don? And I guess the lawsuit is finally.
It's right. It's like every 6 months he got something coming out. Every 6 months.
What happened to all the other shit that went?
Exactly.
Is that go away?
No, they still going on. This is just one of the first lawsuits to close.
Listen,
so what happens with these is once they close one lawsuit, here come the rest of them. That's the Deshaun Watson. You know what I mean? When you get into these, that's how these happen.
Deshaun Watson, the hump man.
Yeah.
No. Deshaun Watson is the massage man. He the happy ending guy.
Yeah.
Happy ending guy.
And Texans and shit.
Happy ending guy.
It's like Bill Cosby. Once they get one, or R. Kelly, once they get one person, bro, every court you go in front of, you guilty at that point.
Yo, what's wrong with these niggas?
Nah, it's power. I'm telling you.
Like, yo, you got, especially a nigga like Trey Songz,
Come on, bro.
You can have any girl
anybody.
And you doing that.
You
a wild nigga, man.
Newsflash, people.
Wow.
We all know the truth. Trey Songz like Dwight Howard.
You think Trey Songz gay? I wouldn't leave that nigga around.
Come on, man.
A woman,
a man, a kid. I wouldn't leave him around nobody.
Dog be forcing it. Dog like Selena Powell.
He a wild boy.
Dog like Selena Powell him in the bathroom. Like Adam, no jumper, Adam 22 just had Selena Powell like eat his ass or something the other day, and Trey Songz was locking this bitch in bathrooms. Like,
I believe everything she
serious?
said. She's a lying ass.
I'm even
saying wild shit.
But even my thing is, if we Trey Songz, we not even fucking Selena Powell, bro.
No,
at all. We're not even fucking her, bro. No.
Trek said he don't think he prefers men. I think with any addiction, and it's when it becomes an addiction, you crave you once you got that high, you want a different high.
It's like La said, they have so many sexual experiences that after a while,
you have a different high. It's a rush.
Yeah.
And then it's power. We know with men, power is attached to a lot of things. So then it's power, and they know that they can have whoever.
Niggas be having weird kinks. Yeah, you right. Niggas do be having weird kinks. You know what I'm saying?
Joe said, do you think Trey Songz gay? Do the sun come up in the AM? Will Smith took the man on vacation.
That's alleged, ain't it? That's alleged.
No, he literally took him on vacation.
Well, hey, guys, take guys on vacation.
They went to Cabo together. They were standing on the balcony, both with their shirts off, and early in the morning. Come on, man.
I've seen guys take vacations and
LeBron and Melo and them go to Cabo, bro.
With their wives. They family be there.
Fan wives don't go every trip.
No, I know guys.
Okay, you can have a boy. You can have a guy's trip.
So there was 2 guys taking the trip.
They was there for like 2 weeks, dog.
They
enjoying each other company. Enjoying each other company. What movie was Trey Songz in?
I'm saying shit. I don't know.
I don't think Trey Songz gay. I'm gonna say that on the record. I don't think Trey Songz gay, yo.
He gay.
I think
he was the number 1 hairdresser in Atlanta for a while.
I think said Don jumping to conclusion.
I think Trey Songz.
That's true.
I think Trey Songz is a product of women throwing shit at him so much that if he can't like power control the situation while getting the pussy, then he don't want it. You get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So then that's when he gets in these situations that he's in, because it's a kink for him. Mm-hmm. Her giving it to him, like everywhere he go, motherfucker throwing it to him, man. But when I can control you, bitch, and you giving it to me, that's a different type of thing. So I think that's what Buddy problem is. It's too much accessibility to the shit.
And to me, when you're sexually aggressive with women, it's because you like aggression.
You're hiding.
That's where you get aggression from.
You're hiding something too.
He seemed like an angry nigga.
Yeah, he do.
Guess what? Guess where the natural place you gonna get aggression from sexually? A man.
I like the way you did. You spun your narrative back.
Yeah, he's standing on it.
I'm standing. I've been standing on it.
He's standing on that shit.
I hate it. I just hate it. I hate it. I just hate it. I just hate. Like I will hope it will come out in all
aggressive and misogynistic equals gay.
I will hope that
whether it's closeted or whether it's closeted or in the open.
I mean, I don't even want to, whether it's gay or not. I just know that he's a sexual deviant, whatever the fuck.
And when you get into sexual deviant and things like that, it gets
you'll do anything.
Then you got to add on when you indulging in liquor and partying and drugs and things like that. That just takes it to another height. I just hate it because, of course, I'm a woman. Not even just being a woman. I don't like anybody to be in a situation where they're abused.
Facts.
But he got a lot of freaky songs that I like. Now I feel like we in the R. Kelly trap box again.
But see, I think that, it goes back to what we said. You got to be able to separate the two. I like Harvey Weinstein movies, but
I'm not aggressive and misogynistic.
I like Harvey Weinstein movies, but Harvey Weinstein is a piece of shit.
Definitely not misogynistic.
Yeah,
you understand what I'm saying?
Remember Roy from Joe Budden said that Trey Songz, if they did a doc on him, it'd make R.
Kelly look like shit.
Yeah.
Don't say that,
I swear to God. Rory said that for
he said he know women personally. He told them stories of them being like mad.
You got to be able to separate the two. You know what I mean?
I can't have sex with Trey Songz.
You got to be able to separate the two.
So scratching me up, he really was scratching some motherfuckers up.
Yeah.
I'm sad. Cause I really do like a lot of Trey's music.
God said surviving Trey Songz.
That's Yoda. What up, Yoda?
He did a lot of work with R. Kelly too, y'all. Trey Songz did a lot of work with R. Kelly.
He did a
lot of work with R.
Kelly, man. Come on, man. It's R. Kelly.
He did a lot of work with R. Kelly, man.
R. Kelly with that.
In other news,
he was super freaky man too.
For sure,
man.
In other news, speaking of people getting in trouble with the police for relationship shit, Jonathan Major's ex. Is being sentenced for assault.
Yep. Yeah.
Ain't that funny how the tables turn?
Ain't that funny nobody's talking about it?
Yeah, it's quiet as a bitch. That's why I'm reporting about it on my platform.
Quiet.
That's what we created the whole Slicktalk with Scalez. That's the other thing too.
I don't even think that it's about famous.
No,
it's just because a black man is being vindicated. We're not gonna have a conversation about it.
She's a woman of the other race.
It's a little bit of what Lie's saying too, but it's a lot of bit what y'all saying, but it's a little bit of what Lie's saying too, is that she's not a headline.
Yeah.
She ain't gonna get no clickbait. You say Jonathan Major slapped a white bitch. Oh man, that shit click, boy. They gon' man, that shit went. Look at what it did.
It went crazy.
It
right
went
after
viral.
His movie dropped.
Yeah, went viral.
Nobody cared about the evidence. Nobody cared about
nothing.
Even when his lawyers was dropping stuff, even when they was dropping her messages and she was saying, I did it, I'm sorry. They was like, no, they had to be manipulated. They was doctored and all kind of stuff. Now, voila.
Here we go. This shit was a blurb.
Yep.
And she don't even look good to me.
At all.
She not attractive.
Most of them never do, but
where do they be getting these chicks? Maybe they be do these be like maybe you need to date these women to get ahead in the industry?
No,
or something?
I think that he had been messing with her for a long time prior to him becoming who he is today.
But even if you're not who you are, I'm Harvey Scalez. I'm not no actor or none of that shit. I'm not dating no ugly white girl, bro. It's not happening, my nigga.
Well, you know,
Like, I'm just saying, bro. Like, what the fuck are we
You're
talking
also
about?
not attracted to white women like that,
I was
right?
about to say,
I like pretty white women. I don't like
it's
ugly
pretty
white
white
women.
women
I like
out
pretty
here.
white women, bro.
Some men just have they just fixated on because she's a white woman.
Yeah, I don't date white women, period. But I'm just saying, if I see a pretty one, I would consider dating her. Like, I would
some
go
brothers
break
that
my
just
rules.
do it because they white.
Ew.
It's some that just be like, oh, look at her. I'd be like, did you really look at her?
Ew.
Look at her dookie. Like, look,
Ew.
like just look. They be like, it ain't nothing. She's white, so they just automatically attracted.
Ew.
I don't know why.
Ask the black population of Sheboygan.
Nah, you stupid.
Almost.
Yeah, them niggas that be moving to Appleton and shit. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
They be needing a place to stay.
You ain't got that far.
Niggas PO, you know what I mean? You don't want to come back to Milwaukee with your PO. You need an address, Don. When I get out of Waupun, I need an address, bro. Got the white bitch up in Superior.
Y'all don't gotta go that far.
Got the white
Go
bitch
in
up.
Portman's. Go in Revel.
Got the white bitch up in La Crosse.
Mangoes. Y'all don't gotta go that far. A lot of the Milwaukee brothers be diddy bopping
on them white girls. That's why they stay in them clubs that you just
in
named.
Mojos. They be going crazy.
Oh my God.
You ain't got to tell me. That's
Oh
why
my
they
God.
stay in the
It's a
McGillicuddies
whole-
and all that
McGillicuddies,
shit.
yeah.
All down there with they little polo shirts.
I used to hang out with the Bucks, so trust me, I know exactly what you talking
It's a lot.
You know
I have
your
a lot
boy
of them
here.
as friends.
Oh,
Right,
Skip.
Skip
Yeah,
here.
yeah.
I have a lot of them as friends, and they love them. And if you ask them like, they don't have no reason. It's just they just love them. I
Chevy.
don't judge them, but
What up, Chevy?
What up, Chevy?
What up, Renzel?
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Renzel's in
I don't
the
think
building.
nothing wrong with interracial relationships and that like
Speaking
that.
of Renzel,
Yeah, speaking of Renzel.
when y'all
Ask
doing
him,
y'all
ask
date?
him. Ask him because I told him he stood me up. He said, I promise I didn't stand you up.
Oh, Rizzy, we standing people up now?
Mm-hmm.
That's what we doing? You sat on this on this platform right here in this chair and said y'all was going on a date. Where is the date?
Oh, y'all doing that? Y'all matching people up and all that?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
You know, I got stood up, guys. I'm not rapping no more Ray Rizzy Hardhead. No.
Dang, Rizzy, you gotta, you know.
She done rejected your catalog
Dog
since
out
you
here-
stood her up.
Dog out here standing people up.
I said you stood me up. He said never did I do that.
Rizzy a busy guy though. I'm gonna shoot him some ball. He a
Track
busy-
said
we
would talk later. We ain't gotta talk.
So
That's still my guy, my friend, my buddy. My
in other news,
Trex said we taking Ashley on the date. And I don't mind going to cheesecake either, Trex.
That's what I
I like cheesecake.
So that's what I was
actually
about
love
to bring.
cheesecake.
That was my next topic. So
Beautiful
good segue.
segue.
Good segue, Ashley. So my next topic is the Cheesecake Factory date thing that's been going around.
Oh my God.
There is a list of women saying these are not places that you take them to on a date or first dates or whatever the fuck. Cheesecake Factory, Applebee's, Chili's, Chipotle, Olive Garden, the movies, Your House, any fast food chain, Buffalo Wild Wings, Wingstop, Red Lobster, a buffet, IHOP, Denny's, the gym, church, Starbucks, coffee dates, ice cream dates, family functions, movie night, Hulu, Netflix, etc. Somewhere that requires a long drive, bowling, nightclubs, hookah bar, a bar for just drinks, and a Waffle House.
Do they be trolling with these lists?
They do.
They do.
At this point,
But
it's just
part of
to
it is
be
trying to
part of
shit.
it is trolling.
Part of it is truth.
Part
though.
of it is truth.
That's how delusional some of these women
Yes.
are.
Now
out
there's
here,
a few
bro.
places listed on there. I agree. I don't want to go on the first date. I wouldn't want to go on the first date. But then some
Why?
of them is like
wait. Why?
Not my house.
not
Why?
like I don't want to be in a man's house on the first date.
Okay,
I don't
feel
want
that.
you
I feel
touching
that.
me.
I take that one.
I feel that.
So that
I wouldn't
includes
mind the gym. I would go to the gym on the first date. If that's what we on, I'm cool with the gym. But no, I don't want to go to his house. Some clubs or bars I probably wouldn't want to, but some
Wingstop.
I would.
What do you mean? You don't want to go to a full like fledged club?
No, it depends on where it's at.
Or
So say for
like
example, a
some
guy like you want to go to Brownstone. I wouldn't be opposed to it.
Yeah,
but if he
yeah.
say taking me to Prime Social, I'm be like, I don't want to go.
I feel you.
But that's because preference. I don't.
Yeah,
I don't.
I feel you.
But some on that list I can agree with. Don't take me on the first date. But some I'm
Family
like,
functions.
It depends on how long I've been knowing you.
So what's on here that you do? Buffalo Wild Wings?
Family functions is a little weird first date. You meet
Yeah.
your
Weird,
family.
but
Yeah, don't-
that's what do we say as the first date? Because if I've been knowing this guy for 5
an interview.
years,
Yeah,
but
okay.
this is our official first date,
Okay.
I wouldn't mind because I'm familiar with what you got going on. But if we just met in pick and say,
Okay, so look, I'm about to do this. We're gonna go down the list, Ashley, because you the woman in the room.
okay, let's do it.
Cheesecake Factory.
I'ma go.
I fuck with the Cheesecake
I eat
Factory.
cheesecake.
Applebee's.
I may or may not go. Depends on the person.
Chili's.
I like Chili's. They got a dope ass.
Wait. Don't Applebee's got the dollar margaritas right now? Like,
you know, I don't drink
hate
no real
Applebee's.
shit.
Oh, okay.
I hate Applebee's.
Okay.
I don't drink no real shit.
I can see the Applebee's thing. Like to me,
Applebee's is hit or miss. Like again, if it's
I don't know
somebody
about a first date. Like if I would take Shorty to Applebee's.
But you getting to know
Yola. Fuck you, Yola.
You getting to know the person though.
So Chili's is a no too, right? You say yeah to Chili's, right? So yeah to
Chili's I could do because I eat some.
Yeah to Chili's. Chipotle.
What are we doing there?
I don't know. I don't even like Chipotle. So
I don't like it. Qdoba probably would win.
You can't sit down at Chipotle or Qdoba on a first date.
So what are we?
They got seating in there.
I mean, but you can sit down, but like, come on, man, on a first date,
we gone. So like, if this is part of something else on the first date,
okay. So Olive Garden, that's a yes for me. That's one of my favorite fucking restaurants.
I can eat some Olive Garden on the first date. We can make it work.
The movies. That was mind blowing to even see that on there. I done took damn near every woman I ever dated. Our first date.
I think that's because
that's my go-to move.
That's what we normally do. But then again, what else are we doing? Because you can't really have much dialogue. So if we go somewhere else,
might not need much dialogue.
Movies is a part of a first date.
But I'm saying,
right? So it's dinner and movies, or movies and
movies and Applebee's,
and out for drinks.
Movies and Applebee's.
Right?
Am I cool?
Rock with it. I could probably rock with it.
That ain't gonna make your coochie dry up or nothing.
It's gonna be dry for the first day because it's first date, so I don't think it's gonna.
So nothing I do on this first day gonna get that thing going. Oh well, Rizzy, I get why Rizzy stood you up.
No, okay, so time out.
Come on, next.
No, really back in. Y'all gotta. So we're just saying first date. First date with a stranger or first date with a guy I've been
first date with whoever.
No, it's different.
First date.
I'm gonna tell y'all this, and I'm gonna only use Rizzy as an example, and not to put him on blast, but it's because I've been knowing him for some time. Like he been knowing my son 20, he been knowing him since like 7. That's how long I've been knowing Rizzy.
Right.
So we've been knowing each other for this long. But then to go on the first date, I would probably go anywhere with him.
Okay.
Because I'm already familiar.
Right, because you're already familiar with him.
But say, for example, we had a guest.
And blind dated you. And he took you to the movies and Applebee's.
Yeah, he probably not.
And we come back and ask Ashley, how was the date? And you going to say that was a bad date?
No, I ain't going to say it's a bad date, but I'm telling you my girl wasn't gonna get hot over it. Like
her coochie is not gonna be hard.
From the man's perspective, though,
unless she off a Bluetooth.
He don't know you from nothing, right? I think he may not like you in 15 minutes. So I think a movie.
So that's why I would say do that. Y'all know I'm an advocate of that. Don't go to the moon on the first day with me because you may not like me. I may not like you.
You might get the vibe, a bad vibe right away, and you end it quick.
I may end in the middle of the date, and now you didn't win $200 on steak.
Yeah, that's what I mean. So I think it's fair.
It's a fair, but I'm also a person that gives into something. So I'm not a blah person that'll just be like. So even if we did Applebee's in a movie. We were probably doing like test the knowledge of the movie or like let's play a game while we at dinner or let's do some trivia or something like. Then I'd be like, well, let's race to the parking lot. Like I'm want to like keep the party going. So we'll find some fun in the middle of it unless there's no chemistry.
Right.
And for me, if there's just no chemistry, I'm gonna just be like, you know what, bro, don't even. I'm about to curve you. I'm actually, when I get home, gonna block you. And then if you see me on social media, I ain't gonna be mean in public. Like I'm gonna just be upfront, but. It depends on the people as well. Right. And I think a lot of women is just coming from a wow me niggas.
Can I keep going?
Yeah. And I'm not like that.
So next is your house. That's
you
out.
Ain't coming to my house.
Okay. Any fast food chain?
Again, what's a part of the date? Because say we go
Portillo's in Chicago is a pretty nice fast food date.
Right, it is.
Portillo's is dope.
That's the one in Chicago. Now I ain't talking about Brookfield, but the one in the Chi is pretty legendary and landmark type shit.
Yeah,
that's fine. Yeah. Say we go like bike riding somewhere and then like shoot.
So if I took you to the museum in Chicago and then we went to Portillo's afterwards, that's a good date. Okay.
Do you say most women think the way you think though, or?
I'm starting to realize I think the aliens
since she's been on this podcast, she's starting because that's the way I learned women even more was doing this platform. Because people are very honest on here.
Yeah.
So women have taught me and Don a lot over these last 2.5 years. And Ashley, she's been with us for about 4 months now. She's starting to learn too.
I'm 38. Yeah. So a 28-year-old probably won't think like me. Yeah. But I've already experienced them. So I'm like, I know my value, but then I know how to compromise too. Whereas you got somebody fresh off the boat, they city girl mode.
So Buffalo Wild Wings.
I can dig it.
So that's fine for a first date.
Like
Yeah, they got games.
Oh yeah, I'm thinking. I don't know why I'm thinking.
Yeah,
right. I'm BW3s. I don't know why I'm thinking Wingstop because Wingstop is the next one.
No,
Wingstop is out.
Skip Wingstop.
Red Lobster's cool then too because they got a bar in there too, right?
Now I'm not gonna mess with it only because I eat like real food. Y'all know I'm part of 1700. So to go back to that, already pre-cooked shrimp and jar sauce is hard for me. I eat a biscuit and get a drink, but nah, don't do Red Lobster with me.
A buffet?
Nope.
Don't take you to no buffet.
Nope. You calling me fat, but buffets is too germy and gross for me. So
IHOP?
No.
What if we're in Vegas?
No.
We can't go to a buffet in Vegas?
No.
IHOP breakfast?
Nope. You better take me to Sweet Diner.
Damn. Denny's? No.
Nope.
The gym, you said yeah.
I would do the gym.
Church?
Evolve Nation. Yes, we can go to church. But then I'm gonna think you trying to be funny. I'm gonna be like, what you?
You need Jesus.
Yeah, no.
So we going to church.
I think you being like fake. So you trying to think this is the type of man I want to see. So you put on a facade.
Why do women? Why y'all
now,
do that?
If you catch me in church or we do church stuff,
I want to
unpack
that.
Something.
Nah, this next one I'm about to say for me, and that's Starbucks. That's one of my favorite places. No, so.
Yeah.
That killed me on the list. Any kind of coffee date, like coffee date.
I go get juice from
I get a refresher in a minute.
I think that should be the go-to.
It should be a go-to.
I don't even drink coffee, but I drink some tea.
But it's a lot of stuff on their menu.
Yeah, they got everything on their menu.
You can get a refresher, a nice
damn near milkshake from that motherfucker, all kind of shit.
What else is on there?
Coffee dates was next after Starbucks. Ice cream dates.
Yeah. You can
definitely.
Like,
why not?
I'm with that.
I can't take you to go get ice cream.
I'm with
like.
Bitch, you don't like ice cream?
I think that's fire.
Let's go to Cops.
A bitch don't like ice cream, then you got to really look like what's wrong with you.
Even to walk at the lake, the spot the Moosas down at the lakefront.
Because you're a terrible person. You're a terrible person if you don't like ice cream.
You're horrible.
Now,
unless you like lactose intolerant or something.
Yep.
Then we can go get you some frozen yogurt.
Right, then we go get you some Froyo.
Yeah, we go get you something different.
Bitch, you don't like ice cream? What's wrong with you?
That's a vibe to me, though. I had said family functions. We said that, right?
It depends on who. Like, if I've been knowing you and then it's our first
but if y'all brand new, like, why you bring me to meet your mama?
No, don't bring me around your mama.
Right.
Because if they can't, I'm not going to eat their food. Now I got to act fake. Then if they kind of weird, got some don't bring
somewhere that requires a long drive.
That's it. Here's another one. If I've been knowing you, I'll go. But if you a stranger, hell no. Because I'm going to put my gun right on the top. Like, we going to Chicago, but just know.
But you would think that somewhere that requires a long drive gives y'all an opportunity to talk.
To me,
and
that's
get to know each other. It's a little weird.
If I
on the first date,
if I haven't been,
if I didn't went on a couple dates, yeah.
Okay.
But
first date, no, don't.
I fuck with that.
I feel like you're a killer. Don't take me no
I fuck with that.
drive.
This threw me off. Bowling. That's a
good
go-to first date for me.
That's cool.
Ice cream, bowling, in the movies.
Bowling
3 things that's on here. I've used those as first dates
bowling
before.
Is
like that's weird
inexpensive.
to me. Yeah,
inexpensive. You got fun.
Have fun.
Talk, interaction. You moving around. Yeah, it's food, drinks, it's music.
Now, if you got nails and shit, I know some of y'all be having. I'll say some of y'all whores be having them long ass nails.
But even I done took a girl with nails bowling. They just roll the ball.
Roll the ball, right?
Bowling is smooth.
Nightclubs.
Like I said,
she said it depends on which one.
Like if you like, let's go down to Allure Room 7, a brownstone.
If you talking about Prime Social or Mr. B's on a Saturday or some shit, you like
it's cracking.
I wouldn't mind Mr. B's.
Okay.
Because I'm cool, so I'd be like Mr. B's
because it's kind of big. It's big,
and it goes up and like Mr. B's is a good spot. Like
depends on what
you gotta have a table.
That's why I said it depends on what
you gotta have a table. You gotta have a table.
Be in a section.
Yeah, you gotta have a table.
Better be in a section because then I gotta pull my card and get the section, and then now I'm big dog, and then we gotta talk about that later. So
hookah bar.
I will be into it.
I'm shocked by that.
We're talking about smoking ash.
But I'm talking about period.
That is on the list?
Yeah, that is on the list.
That's how I know they trolling right there.
Yeah, I'm shocked by that.
Like, bitches love hookah, so what y'all don't go to a hookah bar before?
That's weird. That's weird. A bar just for drinks?
If it's part of our way, like they like, let's stop at Mango's, get a couple of drinks before we go to the game.
Let's stop at Diamonds.
Nope, you had me. You had me.
Let's stop at D's.
Had me.
Let's stop at what's Ricky joint? The joint Ricky Allen's D&D. Let's stop at D&D.
Oh, and that's crazy. There are a lot of stories about that. See? I will cut a date off before I go in D&D.
Yeah, exactly. That's
they be like, I'll go with you. No, baby, you ain't going D&D's with me.
That's what I'm saying. Waffle House.
I don't like Waffle House.
Yeah.
I hate
now what's funny about me is That was another go-to spot, but that was in it.
like
Hold
the
on,
White
this was in Atlanta in my BMF college days, fucking up the club.
When you
4 in the morning, I meet Shorty.
When you
hungry?
in college, you could do that.
You hungry?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
I done wild some bitches in the Waffle House. Like, hey, they know me up here. Hey, let me get 22 waffles for Shorty. Like, get what I'm saying? Because remember, BMF didn't used to let us bring the money home.
Yeah.
Right.
So, like, I would have to buy everybody food in the restaurant because we
Right.
couldn't bring no money home with us at the end of the night. That type of shit. So I go, what bitch ain't impressed by that? Like,
Right.
Yeah, for sure.
in her 20s, like,
No,
you
no,
meet a
for sure.
22-year-old
for
girl
sure.
drunk in the club
That's
in Atlanta.
generational.
Some things is generational.
Yeah, they impressed by that.
I'm a clever first date guy. I'm always trying to do something I know they haven't done before.
That's what I look for.
Right.
So I usually tell guys that when they be like, what you want to do I usually let them know, like, well, here's a couple of spots I've never been to, I've been interested in. But what wins me over is doing something with me that I haven't had experience.
What I would have liked was
I
a
love
list of
that.
places that are okay to go.
Here's the thing with that though, right? If I'm a single guy and you telling me what I should be doing, like some clever shit, I'm just trying to get to know you to see if I want to do some clever
I ain't
shit.
telling you like what to do.
You know what I mean?
But I'll give you like some hints because some guys just be like, I don't know you. I can't get you.
Yeah.
So I'd be like, well, here's some. Look in this area. Here's some things. Or I'd be like, there's some things I'm into. Like most people know I love music.
Mm.
So you gonna win with me with a concert, a live band, something. That's why Chef Dion had a list too. I want to shout out Chef Dion. He had a list of a lot of stuff here in the city.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that's really a dope list. And then he was like, people add to it. And one of my suggestions was anywhere cigarette break is performing.
I've used about 6 of those.
Anywhere live music is performing. Anywhere
yeah,
it's a band or some music, you probably gonna get me and I'm gonna be like, bet. Anywhere that got like music theme type of stuff or retrospect type of stuff. So like Don's TV Repair, that's something I will be into because it's like, so I will give a guy a hint. I'm not necessarily want to be like, you gotta take me here. No, because I want you to still be you and I want to see your, where you coming from.
You still ain't been in Don's TV Repair? Have you been?
No.
No?
But like, that's where we supposed to go. That's
Yeah.
I'm not gonna tell a guy like
Rizzy.
what to do, but if a guy really kind of just like, I want to make sure I'm including you in what you like in the process, I will give some hints and be like, yeah. Or sometimes I tell them, be you. I'm not that hung up. Like you playing it. I want to see your, and I'm one that I don't be picky either. So if a guy do take me to a place on the list that I don't like as a first date, but it's him, I'm not gonna browbeat him and knock him. I joke with him like, nigga, I don't eat this shit, but I'm gonna eat it today. Because I'm just not a person that just be like, OMG.
So what?
But then I know to take over the next time.
The places that that these ladies who contributed to this list want to go to is the most expensive places they could possibly go.
Yeah, like Mr. Charles. And
right. They want to go to Carson.
No boo.
If I'm taking you at Rue Chris, if I'm taking you to that spot, I need to know what my ROI is. What's the return on my investment? Because if we go in there on the first date, I want to fuck afterwards.
See, don't that you might not take me. But then here's another thing.
But that's why I'm not gonna take you.
It reminds me.
Then that makes it seem like it's just transactional out the gate.
It reminds.
But that's how women.
That's how they doing it.
Women treat it like it's transactional.
They're doing it like it's transactional.
Because then we might as well skip all this shit and just get right.
Why
to
I gotta
it.
take you on a $200 date?
Here's my thing with that.
You know what I mean?
Because a lot of people saying this stuff and not even cultured enough to be in those spaces.
Exactly.
Because if you go into Noble and then you dress looking like Noble,
or you don't know how to order from that menu.
You don't know how to order from the menu. You can't pronounce what's on the menu.
Exactly.
You don't understand the wine list and things like that. Is like, then what? Unless I'm just, what are we talking about?
Right.
Or just be open, like, I'm going to just be honest. I ain't never had that type of experience. If you want to, like, be for real about it.
Just make it to the third.
I think
make it to the third date.
Understand, if the man, if you don't ask, he's gonna do it. So if he get to know you, say you go on a coffee date the first time, he vibe with you, whatever. All right, cool. Next time I'm gonna take you to a nice place because I vibe with her. Maybe I'll take her to a nice place next time. You know what I mean? Like that's kind of, you don't have to demand it or say what you want or what you want.
And I know that because it's been guys that has taken me to upscale, beautiful places without me asking. Right. Because people also, if it's a person that's really interested in you and paying attention to you and their motive isn't just something malicious or whatever, they gonna know.
Yeah.
a man or a woman, and that's people that's intentional. They're gonna know this what she like. I know that she does this, she does that. Because like a guy, if you even want to give me a gift, most people know a mani-pedi, a massage. I'm into anything relaxing, anything zen, anything. We can go somewhere and sit on the lake and listen to the waves and drink some wine and then listen to some music. That would be dope for me because it's taking me away from what I have to do all the time. So if you get, and that's a lot of it, people not trying to learn individuals.
Right.
They just want to put it out there right away, like, do this because I'm up top and do it for you.
Right. Like they got this entitlement, right? And then when you do that, if I first meet you and you coming across entitled, well, now I'm putting you in a category where now it's just all about the goal. At the end.
It's
I'm
transactional.
about to knock you down.
Now it's transactional.
And then I'm moving around.
On to the next. I've done expensive first dates. But guess what? The second date, we're going on a walk. Well, I'm not spending no money on the second date. You know what I'm saying? Like if we connected and we vibed on the first date and I spent a lot of money, second date, I ain't spending no money.
See, that what I'm saying is even with that, they gonna move the goalpost to the point where you have to spend. Where you're a poop butt because you didn't beat what you did the last time.
Oh well,
and I feel like
then guess what?
But that's easy weed out.
Yep,
that's
easy weed out. Yeah.
This is a person.
So I gotta waste money to weed people out.
No,
I mean, but dating is kind of that way though.
But just think, if you think of balance,
I'm trying to keep my money low.
No, but if he say the first date,
your way up.
Look,
no, listen what she
say
said.
like this: if he say the first date was $200, the second was free. On average, as 2 dates with $200, that's $100 a date.
But that's you. The average chick ain't thinking like that.
Look what he said. No, look what he said. He said if I see after the walk date, so the high price date, then the free date, and then after that she get to acting funny and there's nothing. He weed her out after 2.
Right.
He just 200. He ain't
$200.
really lost.
It cost me $200.
It cost him 200 in 2 dates, an average of $100 a date. Probably what he would have did. Just think. $100.
If you a serial dater, that's a lot of money.
I'm an intentional
He's
dater.
An intentional dater.
That's a lot of money.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that.
But he's probably. But knowing that,
I ain't knocking him for doing it, but I wouldn't do that.
Just think about it. An
An
intentional dater like that, he's probably not going on a date with 5 different women.
Right.
5 to 7 days after a week.
Right.
He's probably watching.
Right.
Getting to see.
More
pursuing,
calculated
he's
risk,
more
right?
calculated. So it's like I want to pursue her. He's not just going willy-nilly left and right. Like I'm dating whoever I talk to.
Yeah.
So
see, it's weird. Like I don't know, and I guess everything is different for everybody. But that's why
Rich said, ask questions before a date, and I'm with that. Let's have some conversations.
But that's why I'm into people that
Facts.
like me, though. Like you, I think
But
people
how do
get
you
caught
know
up
people that like you?
because you can do it by conversation. You know, I know when a woman like somebody for real. Like I tell my friends this shit all the time, bro. You wasting your time. You know in the first 10 seconds if that bitch like you or not, my nigga. It don't take weeks and conversations and dates, 100 dates to know if this bitch like you or not, my nigga.
You don't.
For real. If she playing in your face or not, women don't play like that, bro. If they like something, my nigga, they're getting that shit right then and there.
No, it's true.
So that's what I'm saying. Like,
and you can pick up on if a person is on it, and if they like you for what you can do for them, or they like you what you can just being.
If a motherfucker like you, nigga, they gonna hang out with you boring.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm bored, baby. All I do is get money. Well, I'm boring too, honey. Let's hang out. Let's hang out. That's what I'm saying. That's what a motherfucker who like you gonna do. A bitch that's not really into you. If you're not entertaining her or giving her something at that moment, then you're wasting her and your time, bro. She's not interested in you at all. Because if she was, then she would be bored with you.
Yeah.
You don't have to constantly be entertaining a motherfucker. That's not even real life.
That's a big
That's
thing.
social media.
That's social media. Yeah.
I can be bored with a nigga. You damn near gonna have my heart.
Yeah, you the GOAT. You got me.
If I can lay in a room and scroll on my phone, play the game,
and I don't mind being around you like that,
and the TV going, and we don't got to talk, and we probably eat something.
But if your presence got me like, I need to find me something to do like that. If you got me like that, then that ain't it. And people be trying to make that work. That's my whole point here. Not saying that's what you were doing, but I'm just saying people be trying to make that work.
That's
and
really
I feel
what
like women like that, they just never satisfied.
No.
Like you like
women
you're not
like
even in tune with. You're not even trying to get in tune. You just bored.
And they're not in tune with themselves.
Yeah.
That's what a lot of it is. A lot of bitches don't be in tune with themselves. Mm-hmm. So they're easily influenced and easily provoked by outside influences. They girlfriends, the memes, the lists, the music. They're easily influenced because they actually don't know what they really like and who they really are. Like me, I know who Ash is. You can call me, I go to Cheesecake, or she like, you can call me what you want, but if you see what I spend my shit on and how I really move, you'll be like, no, she a little up top. It's just, I'm content with Ashley right now, so I don't have to rush out. Because a friend just told me the other day, she was like, you really don't be trying to mess with these niggas. They really be. No, I get it. I know what they want. I peep from afar. They peep me from afar. Once we have a conversation, once we go on dates, I feel like I'm just not about to waste nobody's time. Right. But I'm also cool, and I am still open to learning new stuff and dealing with new people, but it don't take a lot how everybody make it seem. People just ignore the red flags and go for selfish intentions and then want to blame the opposite person for something you failed to see.
Woo.
Something you negated
Girl,
from.
go on, preach that gospel.
So it's not my fault. It's not the society's fault, or the dating pool probably got pee in it, but it's because everybody's moving from these areas. We all guarded now. Yeah. Now we like, oh, it's all transactional. They only want to talk to me she only gonna talk to me to buy her something. He only want to get some. Yeah. So everybody moving from them places because we keep having these debates and this dialogue where we're not really telling I know people that started off on coffee dates, did this. Now they take trips to Cabo and this and that because once they learn who they are, he know how to meet her needs, she know how to meet his needs. But coming out the gate like, you got to do this, it's like, no, I ain't got to do nothing.
Yeah.
I'm not, it's like he said, it's the obligation. For me, that's weird. It's a weird place that people are in, men and women, where they feel like they're obligated to shit from people that they don't even fucking know.
Yeah.
I don't even know
entitlement.
you. Like why?
I deserve this.
Yes,
I deserve that. Like,
and here's another thing.
I don't owe you shit.
Or people
I don't even know you. I don't owe you shit.
You got 3 kids. Where they daddy?
Or people, they entitled to stuff that they're not even giving themselves.
Exactly.
How you want me to buy you some Jordans and you ain't bought you no Jordans?
Exactly. How you want to ride in the Maybach and you can't even afford to ride? You couldn't get in one if you wanted to, but I'm supposed to have one.
How you gonna
women nowadays believe that being pretty is enough.
Because we also have social media.
A lot. I'm never talking.
Because now we have we live in a time where social media runs the world in a sense.
All the time.
We have people who has real life careers and lifestyles from being
pretty.
Vain. Vanity. Yeah.
I literally just have to get up, get pretty,
take pictures,
post pictures. Get like people are manipulating their bodies now, not because they want to do it, it's because I want to be a social media influencer. So I'm getting my butt, I'm getting my lip. That's why we seeing the black girls with the puffy old lips now in certain looks.
That shit looks so ugly. That's so ugly.
Now all I have to do is be an influencer. I can get in free to the bars and the clubs. I'm saying I'm a host. I'm getting bookings, and I bring no substance to anything but beauty, because we live in a world where optics is everything. That's why it's filters on everything. That's why everybody bar and lounge look the same with the grass wall and because optics is everything. Long as it looks pretty, we deem it's good and we run in with it.
Have you ever asked a woman what you bring to the table?
Don't ask me that, y'all.
Wait, not you.
I know,
but I'm saying, have you even for you? Have you ever asked a woman that? What do you bring to the table? I bet you don't get an answer. Not a real one. Not a real one. It's because shallow women, they don't have anything that they bring to the table. They say, no, I am the table.
I am the table.
That's the answer. I am the table.
Yeah. That's a cop.
And I'm the one gonna tell you the opposite, because I feel like that's like an interview question. What can you do for this company? Why are you make a good fit for the job? I'm gonna say all the stuff you want to hear. I'm gonna say the opposite. When niggas be like, what do you bring to the table? I'm moody. I'm usually busy. I'm always working because I'm always making sure I'm making money for my. I'm gonna tell you the bad stuff so you can be like, boom. Then you're gonna be like, okay, here's the good stuff.
Is it okay for your significant other to accept drinks from the opposite sex while they out in like a club or a bar without you?
Absolutely.
No.
Without you?
Without you.
Without me.
Yeah.
No.
You better the fuck not.
Really?
You better the fuck not. Hold on. It depends. Cause
did I send you out with my money?
Wait a minute.
I'm saying a guy buys around for her and her homegirls.
That's different.
Accept that.
Her and her homegirls is a
but if he buys one for her directly on, then that's bogus.
That's bogus.
Okay, that's what I thought
but like
too.
direct, like round, but then also it's different. And y'all know because who we are. Because if I send you a shot in the bar, that ain't shit. That's my sister doing.
Right.
But an outside person be like, he took a drink from a girl.
Right.
So I'm like, it depends because.
Listen, I'll give you a story. I'll give you a quick story.
But a stranger? No.
I was at a I was at a club, a day party, with my now wife, right? She wasn't my wife then. We were just dating, but we was together. And I sat down on the couch, and I knocked over this girl a drink by mistake. Knocked it over. Type of guy I am. Oh, my bad.
I'm going to buy another.
I'm gonna buy you another one. What you am? I'm with my guy. Hey, I gotta go get this girl a drink. I knocked over her drink. I'll go over there. She's with her homegirl. I'm like, yeah, I'm about to. I had to learn. I was younger. Hey, I gotta buy this girl a drink. She's like, no, you not. What you doing?
Yeah.
you not but hey, have him with you in. So
this different. Like y'all out together, right?
We wasn't together.
Y'all wasn't together. They wasn't out together. They was just in the same venue.
Okay, y'all just ended up in the same spot.
Ended up in the same spot. We knew we was gonna both be there, but I knocked over the drink, and boundaries. Just the optics of it. She didn't want to, and I'm the same way. I didn't want to.
You know what? I have guys that, because I'm in the service industry, they'll ask the server to do it. I've had a lot of guys just like, no offense.
Take some drinks to that. That is why you say send them drinks to that.
Send them drinks over there.
They be like, whatever they're drinking,
because me and you at the bar like this, and I tell the bartender, let me get a double. This looks very intimate. Whether or not we brothers, sisters, cousins.
She was sitting down, so I had my guy go take it.
Yeah. I have a lot of people that do that. To be like, well, can you just give them whatever else they drinking?
Y'all want to hear the traditional man standpoint?
What?
All right, as a traditional man, and I dated a young lady who went out a lot, right? But if she went out without me and she went out with her girls,
you send money.
I'm sending money.
Yep. I know guys that's
so that. But
this question isn't out of you being. This isn't out of being drunk.
Some guys approach with this.
No. I understand that, but I'm saying I'm making it so that you don't have to present yourself as somebody who needs a drink.
But they're not.
So,
but I'm saying even with this.
Okay, no. Let me finish. Let me
even with this question, I'm saying it for men or women. That's not saying coming off
right.
Right.
If I was in a relationship right now and I'm out, and if a guy order me a drink or give me a drink, if it's not one of my guys that my male know, so if it's not like one of y'all, and I could go and be like, babe, Scalez send me a drink at the bar, woo, woo. If it's a complete stranger, I'm declining it. Because I don't want him, it's nonverbal.
Yep.
I don't want him to think he's shooting his shot, he got a shot. I don't want, you get what I'm saying?
You opening the door by accepting
it. So if it's a complete stranger and I'm in a relationship by myself, I'm going to decline a drink. If it's one of my rounds and my spouse know that person, I probably take it. Because then I'm going to be like, send a shot to them too. But if it's a complete stranger, yes, I would decline a drink from a guy if I'm in a exclusive relationship.
Now, on the other end of that, I feel like, and me ain't gonna be mad when I say this, if your chick go to the bar and you send her to the bar with you didn't send her no money, and a nigga buy her drinks, hey, it is what it is. Free game.
Do you feel like that?
Yes. That's your job.
No, I have guys that
she need to stay home then.
Yeah, because if you ain't got no money,
if we ain't got no money.
If we ain't got no money for you to go out and drink, you need to stay home.
Yeah, I mean, your girl.
I don't want my bitch in the bar begging for drinks like that.
Because you probably out there complaining about my man ain't got no money to give me drinks. So now there's gonna be a lot of stuff.
That's why I ain't gonna never let you be able to say that.
That's not ever look at all. Monique says that she calls her husband daddy because he is raising her and giving her everything that her real dad didn't give her. This is the comedian Monique.
So Monique got daddy issues?
Calls her husband daddy because he is raising her and giving her everything her dad didn't. We not froze, are we? Because the screen went on.
Thank you, Trax.
No, I still see us going.
Okay.
Oh no, you move. We not froze.
What Trax say?
He said if she could be taken by drinks, she ain't worth it.
It ain't even. It ain't necessarily been taken because I have friends who have these fights all the time. Right now, I have a couple together. A guy they really fight. He be like, "Why did you take?" She be like, "We was cool. We just." And he be trying to get her to understand, like, no, it's about what it looks like, the message you're sending, and when you have to move a certain way.
So the thing,
when you in a
actually, I'm with you on this shit because the thing I think is happening right now in our era, and I think it's good that we got a young brother on the show that's married. But I think what's happening in our era is we're blurring the lines on gender roles, right?
Yeah.
So to me, you're taking away my pride, baby, by doing that. Tracks. It's not about somebody being able to fuck your bitch or take your bitch or anything. You're her man, boss. She shouldn't be out looking like she needs anything, regardless if I sent her with some money or not. Don't you be nowhere thirsty looking like nobody need to buy you a fucking thing. You representing me right now. Yeah. Just like you don't want me thirsty over bitches when they walk in the bar, I don't want you thirsty over the nigga that's buying drinks at Mr. B's tonight. Because I'm talking about where I work, it be niggas in there with $1,000 tabs, bro. Yeah. And all they do is buy every woman that comes to the bar. They don't fucking show mama, nigga, they don't care. Right. She a woman, bro. They're going to buy her a drink. They don't mean no harm by it either. No. You understand what I'm saying? But I don't want mine coming off that way, whether or not she got some money in her pocket or not. Yeah. Not none that's representing me.
No, I get it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I get it.
I think if she's serious about her relationship, she should already know. She
yeah.
You know what I mean? It's different if it's a group of girls and some dude, you know, buy a bottle or some shit.
Man, if that be some people,
for everybody or whatever, that's one thing. But if a dude come up to you, hey, baby girl, let me
specifically out the group,
you accept, you know what I mean? You violate.
Yeah.
and sometimes that be guys, it may be subtle, he probably had no intent, but then the next go around, he see you. Oh, she looking nice in that dress. Try to talk to you. Then next you see on social media. Now you dumping it. It opens certain doors and stuff.
Yeah,
and it be killing me because people be acting like oblivious to this stuff. Like, y'all know how some people move.
Exactly. Yeah. Everybody
That's just
ain't
like
100.
a girl that do certain stuff to that, and we like to say it's insecure. No, the bitch shooting and I'm gonna shoot her. Like, you know, like we be knowing that be people.
I've had so many women tell me, Scales, you just oblivious. I know how women is. She flirting with you. She doing this with you, nigga. You oblivious. And I be like, oh, what are you talking about? And the woman be like, no, fuck that, nigga. She keep playing with me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's gonna be some shit. Like,
I just thinking it's also there's certain gestures you do to just reassure your spouse that ain't nothing moving this way. Right. And if it's declining a drink,
something as simple as that.
I would rather reassure my nigga that we locked in good than to have him questioning or just even. So some things is just to just keep y'all on the same page and just to reassure. That's like I was always raised growing up, like you in a relationship. I'm not to hug other men.
Facts.
And if I did, I'm not to. Y'all probably know this about me now, and I'm single I'm church hugging you, bro. I don't even hug open to where a guy can feel my breasts. So that's a respect thing for myself. But then in my relationship, I'm a damn near dap you up. Or I'm not going to change so much. I'm going to definitely make sure you talk to my spouse first. And then we go into casualties and things like that. But it's just.
Yeah, it's like taking a picture and you put that hand on that waist.
Baby, I'm about to damn near throw a GD and everything.
Hey, don't do that. You know what I mean? And it's respect. Like if you know, niggas gonna try it though. You know what I mean? But the woman, it's on the woman to
check
block that.
Yeah.
Hold on, man. Don't put your hand. You know what I'm saying? Yes. We keep it cordial. You know, you keep your hand down. You ain't gonna catch LeBron wife getting
Demetrius White. It ain't no integrity no more.
You know what I mean?
And we live in a society where everything
he tripping. Why you tripping? Because he put his hand. It's just a picture.
It's moral codes. It's still moral codes.
Not just a picture.
It's still having dignity. It's still having some sort of integrity. Right. And nonverbal body languages, certain gestures is still communication. You gotta be aware of the messages you sending to people.
Yeah, that's over now though. You know, with the way people look at stuff, man, women go crazy if they, you know, like girl, you can do what you want. He tripping.
No, I can't, because you ain't gonna pay this rent if dude goes. So leave me alone. And you ain't about to give me that Wang Bang Boogie if he walk out the door. So,
but she gonna stay with her Wang Bang Boogie though.
Right.
She gonna tell you to get rid of
yours. She gonna send you off,
but she gonna keep
and
hers.
then she gonna keep hers.
Yeah.
That's why I respect my friends that's in relationships who be like, I ain't wear that shit. Yeah. I had a friend, I was selling a dress or something. She was like, I'll buy it, but XYZ ain't gonna go. I respect it. I have friends that be like, gotta go. Cause shit, if it was on the other foot, I would do the same.
That's my point about. In our era, we want to break the rules so bad that sometimes we fight fights that aren't worth fighting. And that's my point about the gender role thing. Like, okay, you might take on more man shit in this era where a woman might do more than our grandmothers did. But even I think even with us, I see more stay-at-home dads than I did when I was growing up. Right. You get what I'm saying? In this era, I see more men at home with their children than I did when I was coming up as a kid. You get what I'm saying? And even generations before me. So all of that type of shit is fine in blurring the lines. It's once you get into the pride factor of shit. When you strip a man of his pride and dignity by your actions and shit that you're doing, or you embarrass your spouse or your woman by your actions and the shit that you're doing, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah. When you say, well, that's what men do. Women good to say that. All men cheat. Okay, so you gonna fuck 100 niggas because he fucked 100 bitches. Let's make it make sense right now.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You gonna give away your coochie because he don't know how to keep his dick in his pants.
Right.
Let's make it make sense here. I thought the fight was about him cheating. Why would you go do the same act that you're mad at somebody about for?
Yeah, women be emotional and they just be.
But I do feel that men still need to be able to dish out what they can handle. Right. Don't just think you're going to get a pass because you're a man. So
no, I'm not giving nobody no passes.
Don't be a hoe because men do. No,
hell no. I'm not justifying that at all.
But I feel like.
But I'm saying for a woman to think that she gonna do that back and that makes it equal. No, it don't.
No, it don't. Your shit way worse than mine.
You're actually making more problems for yourself because you're taking on these niggas that you don't even have to take on.
I don't think it make it way worse for yourself, but it does. Why bring your
value
down or your integrity? Why do anything against your integrity or morals or values to get back at somebody else? I don't have to devalue myself.
But that's where I'm going to where the gender roles are blurred now. Because now you want to do what the niggas is doing. And niggas want to be sassy and do what the women is doing. You see what I'm saying? And that's because we're not staying in our place. We don't respect each other's places. And I'm not saying us. I'm saying majority of the people that's out here. That's what you say the dating pool got pee in it. No, not really. You know niggas know how, and bitches know how to respect each other's spaces. Wouldn't be no pee in the pool.
Or the
but
fact
y'all
that
peeing on each other's shit because y'all don't respect each other's spaces.
Or legit people just not communicating. People not being real. People not being
motherfuckers growing up in households ain't no dads there. It's two women raising, you know what I'm saying? That type of shit going on, or two men, and they confused when they get out here and it's time to date. They don't even know what type of role that nigga that they're dating or woman that they're dating is supposed to take.
Have. Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
I think a lot of it too is like just knowing the person, whether it's man or female.
That's what I agree.
Just knowing what you want.
What you want. Yep.
Because I know with me, you know, I just figured out what I didn't want.
Yep.
And then when I look for a partner, I can read right away. Oh no, that ain't gonna work for me. That bothered me. You do this, oh, that bothered me. I ain't gonna like that. So you was
easy to weed out. Like you stop wasting time because it's like, this is what I want, this is what I don't want.
And I had to discipline myself because, you know, as men, we grow up and and it's everywhere. And especially with what we was doing. We was running the streets and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Trying to be out. It's a lot. You know what I mean? But I had to learn. I started respecting myself. Like, you know, I ain't finna just be giving myself away to some of these hoes because these hoes nasty.
Y'all don't deserve
it.
And
I started to discipline myself, like, you know, put myself in position like, man, I ain't just finna be doing that shit. And once I learned that, you know what I mean, I could kind of weed out what I want, what I don't like, what I want in a woman, what I can accept, you know. And then after that, once you get with your partner, it's all about communication and expressing yourself and them learning you and knowing like, okay, you know, I gotta grow with this man or this woman, you know, and then I'm gonna have these boundaries and set that standard for y'all relationship. I think a lot of times people be kind of clueless about what they spouse really like and want. And then shit just kind of go left because they don't express themselves. They don't, you know, like they be scared to say, oh yeah, that bothered me. You know what I mean? I don't like when you did that. I don't like when
people don't want to be vulnerable.
Yeah, you gotta pull people. If my girl did something I don't like, I might not do it in front of people, but I'm gonna pull it to the side like, hey, that shit right there, that one what's up?
That one what's up?
That bothered me. You know what I mean? Hey, yeah, I'm not with that. And I think a lot that's lost. Motherfuckers be so quick to just drop a motherfucker like, man, I'm done with this shit, man. You tripping. You know what I mean? Like, I just think people just
we in a place where we don't find value in anything.
Yeah.
So we quick to throw people away. And I get it. Like some stuff I will move around. It's once I know it's in your character, it ain't nothing to change it. But if I find value in our friendship or bond or whatever, let's have some. You hurt my feelings. You hurt my feelings when you did XYZ. You made me feel this way. And I had a most recent situation where I had to come to grips because usually I can be angry like, well, fuck you. You did this. We ain't gonna talk. But I had to realize why was I so mad at the individual. And it came down to it. You hurt my feelings because you made me feel XYZ. And I thought we had a better. So I've been better this year at being more adult and, you know, owning my feelings and my emotions and not writing off people like to a point like business. I've been like, let's part ways business because I'd rather keep our friendship. Now we gonna always rock business wise and support, but I don't have to be there every day with you to say we got that support because I value our friendship. In business, we gonna keep bumping heads. Because we two bosses for whatever reasons, but because I love you so much as a friend, man, I'm gonna make some money. You always make money. I'm always make money. We ain't got to keep bumping heads to prove that So it's like people got to get to a place of just having that emotional awareness, you know, being self-aware and just knowing, like you said, you got to a point, you knew what you want, what you didn't want. Stop entertaining what you don't want. Stop wasting time on that, and then keep feeding the things that you want.
Yeah,
and walking in that.
Just stop putting yourself in positions where you're gonna make mistakes. You know, like I know myself, so I know when I first was getting serious about a relationship, I knew like I wasn't disciplined enough to not fall for temptation. So guess what? I'm just not gonna be around it. I'm not gonna go out. I'm not gonna do that until I'm ready. Now I can go anywhere and it's nothing. You know what I mean? It don't nothing raise my eyebrows. You know what I mean? I mean, women look good, of course, but like I'm so disciplined within myself. You know, won't nothing get me to react like that. But when I was younger, you know what I mean, I would be quick to be like, damn, she got a fatty. You know what I mean? I might go this way. You know what I mean? But you got to learn yourself and then take yourself out that situation and, you know, make yourself.
Well, some not even learn, like, it take a lot of energy. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. To do that type of shit.
What? I don't know. I'm looking at
No, I'm telling him that's an HDMI cable on top.
Oh, shit.
You look serious. That's why I was like, dude. I
was trying to figure out what it was.
Okay. Track said, yes, sir, like kid. I stay so far away from women. FOL. It go back to a meme that I'll be putting up like once a year. I'll be like, babe, I only asked where the hoes was at so I can stay from over there.
Yeah, but you gotta do that.
Something I learned, like, and I guess it comes with age and experience and shit and just being tired of shit. It takes a lot of energy to juggle all them bitches like that. Man.
That's
like,
too many personalities.
That's too many personalities, bro. Like, and even if you be like, you don't care, it's still too much dealing with it. Like, even when I tried to take, because I got a very nonchalant personality at times, so I can hit the fuck it button on shit. But even when you do that, you're still involved in this person's life. Like, you know what I mean?
People don't understand because energy still transfers.
Facts.
So even the most nonchalant person, the most person, like, I don't give a fuck, I ain't really dealing with it. They're still in your life, in your circle.
Exactly.
They're still in your ear gate or eye gate.
Exactly.
So even if you don't talk to them every day, but I'm seeing
it's
you on
affecting
social
something
media,
that you got going on.
It's still in my psyche.
I'm telling you, like,
so I'm like, I'm big on that. Like, I don't even want you in my psyche no more. Because I don't want that to weigh on me. My self-conscious mind, like, people don't understand that. But like, shit, some people just be draining.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Like, I'm older now, so like, I was with all the ruckus and all the chaos and shit.
Yeah, exactly.
Now I just want peace.
Bro.
When I go out and fight in the world, I want to come home to peace.
Man,
you know what I mean? I don't want to argue. I don't even want to hear about no shit like that. You know what I mean? I want my woman to give me peace. You know what I mean? Not all this drama. You know what I mean? And that's, I think at the end of the day, that's what I think. Women sometimes think that they think marriage and being in a relationship is this glamorous thing where all y'all do is go on trips and do the social media thing and look good and go to this. And you do that stuff, you know, it's planned. You do that stuff, but a lot of it is just
few
normal
and
shit.
It's
far regular
between.
shit.
It's almost just
regular shit.
like what I'm learning about the music business, being on the other side of it, not on the artist side, but being on the manager, you know what I'm saying? And label side of things. The work start when you sign the deal.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? We work our whole lives to get to that point.
Yep.
But the real work doesn't start until you take that loan from that record company. That's when the work starts. Just like the marriage. That's a business you're going into with this person.
Yeah.
Right.
Legally, y'all tying everything, social security numbers, everything together. So guess what? This when the work starts. All that shit we was doing before this, that was the honeymoon phase. You know what I'm saying? This is the peachy keen, beautiful times of shit. When it gets real is when we put our name on that paperwork and send it to the federal government, and now everything that me and you got is buying together until we go
even
get
that
lawyers.
now don't mean that.
You know, it don't.
They throw it away.
They throw it away.
Throw it away.
Yeah.
I think a lot of times it just be about, you know, the idea of marriage or the event,
the look of it,
marriage,
the wedding,
you know what I mean?
and the whole
All that
process.
shit. And then once you in the real shit, they like, man, I ain't fucking.
Because motherfuckers
I can
don't
go find somebody else.
Motherfuckers don't want to do the work because accountability is so lost in this time that we in. And in order to do the work, you got to be accountable, fam.
If you think about it, anything that equates to work, whether it's relationship, work, anything that feel like work, we easy drop out of.
Fact.
Because then we got to be accountable. Then you got to show up. Then you got to deliver. Then you got to compromise. Today's generation don't want to do none of that stuff.
They don't.
We in a selfish world. Like,
we live in a day and time where the connection don't even matter.
no.
Like you could have this dope ass connection with somebody, and that shit don't fucking matter.
No.
Like
ain't no value in that.
Yeah, it's all about the look at everything. How I look to everybody else.
Facts.
You know what I mean? You gotta that's kind of just a shallow way of thinking. You know, you just gotta kind of be real with yourself. Like, dude, all right, yeah, you know, can I be with this person like day in and day out? You know, and they not like really like bother me. You know what I mean? And give me that peace. And can I grow with this person? You know, can I see myself?
Can we grow?
You know,
exactly.
Building a life and everything together, whether it's business, whether it's children, whatever.
10 years from now, we still gonna be in the same spot that we in today.
When you was talking about accountability, I seen a young lady post something. We got into a huge argument on social media because she said, "What happened to the men that would just cash app you for lunch or send you money or something? Like I used to have it so much easier." And I told her, I said, y'all don't like them dudes.
Well, it's not even Don. First of all, it's hard out here right now. For one,
that's one thing people got to realize. It's tough times economically.
And for two, you might be aging out, young lady.
True.
You might be aging out of that group where the niggas that you used to get that from, they got wives and children and shit going on now. Really, where they can't send you lunch money every day.
Right.
They got to get their kids lunch money.
But she don't. But it also, to my point, they don't like them dudes. That's why you don't have one.
Exactly.
If dudes used to do that for you and you not with them,
why you didn't wife one of them?
Why you didn't wife him? Right.
Why you didn't wife one of them niggas? I agree.
He ain't cool enough. He ain't
right.
Enough.
Exactly.
He ain't gangster enough.
Exactly.
Well, guess what?
All
guys?
that shit that don't matter.
Send it all to me. I don't even care if you're gangster. I don't even like. I'm at the point like I keep telling myself like, as you're probably looking for something that you. I don't even care now.
Man, they want the perfect nigga.
You just
they want
can't
you to be smart,
bummy.
A college degree, gangster, kill a bunch of niggas, sold drugs, a business CEO.
Currently sell drugs and be a business CEO.
I say all the time.
6 foot.
I say all the time on every platform I go on. When we talk relationships, men and women are delusional as fuck in what they want. Men want a Coke bottle shaped bitch with no kids. I ain't talking about you. You know what I'm saying? I didn't say douche. I'm saying men, though. We got friends and colleagues that think this way that I'm saying, brother. You know that. No, they closet with it. But what I'm saying on the surface, what Lockheed is speaking to, the surface is Coke bottle shape, college degree, no kids, good credit, fire pussy. You know what I'm saying? All of this fire head, she can cook.
We got
all of it. Like, come on, man.
Be quiet.
Come on, man.
Know how to dance.
And then women on the other side, they want a nigga that read poetry. You know what I'm saying? That don't got no kids. That dick 10 feet long. Like all of this shit. They can fuck for 40 days. You know what I mean? Like, come on, man. Like that's the delusion that we in right now.
But I think it's more delusional towards one side than the other.
I think it's both
because like Duke said, men will take whatever they can
That's
get.
A fact. We adjust.
We adjust.
We
adjust,
bro. It's we do adjust, but what I'm saying is in the conversation is cap because online. What y'all saying ain't the fact, bro. They closeted and hiding them bitches that we talking about. But online they talking down to Ashley. Because she don't look like this fake bitch that they seen on Instagram today.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? That's the delusion that men are doing. Go ahead. That's just as bad as women.
Her new approach
I said, come on now, play now. Mm-hmm. Come on now. We got dead air.
It's playing? No, some was playing, but it was low.
It was off of his phone.
Oh, I get what you're saying.
Bluetooth. There we go.
That I've been trying, I'll come up and I'm like, excuse me, you got somebody to cook for you? And they be like, what?
That's crazy.
Just like that. And I'm gonna tell you why. You can have as many bad as you want to, but how many of them cooking for you? Fellas, ask yourselves right now, do you have a woman at home cooking for you? Your girl know how to make pot roast? She be making beef ribs for you, babe? Do she even put turkey legs in her collard greens?
For real.
They make homemade cornbread from scratch?
Oh, snap.
I ain't talking about that Jiffy box from scratch. She know how to make baked mac and cheese with the crusty top the way you like. Do she?
No.
Guess who do? What's up?
This is
that's a fact.
That's what I'm saying.
Chevy.
That's amazing.
I say what
Chevy
Chevy
just
said.
said some real shit.
And I say this all the time. Niggas take what they can get, but they ain't committed.
They're
Niggas got 3 to 4 with what they can get.
Exactly.
I know this
so
for
Deuce,
a
that's
fact.
why we in this circle that we be going through like that.
Listen,
bro.
she's saying that, but if he got 4,
her new approach.
But if a nigga got 4 bitches that
that's
can
doing
cook,
that.
Man, that's hard to find.
So here's
Man,
the thing.
that's amazing.
Y'all,
That's
y'all,
amazing.
y'all,
That nigga
not
winning.
hard
If
to
he got
find.
3 to 4
That's
bitches that can
not
cook,
hard
that
to
nigga
find.
winning.
I'm telling y'all,
Not that
right?
hard to find.
Y'all, listen, my best friends.
That nigga's amazing.
My best friends are men. Y'all have to realize I have one of my best friends for over 10 years tattooed on my back. My other best friend we was in celebrating. I have a shit ton of men, close friends. I know this for a fact. Niggas be having bitches that will cook, 2 or 3 of them. They be having to decide who fucking food I'ma eat today. They niggas don't be having to go buy food because they got bitches that's cooking. It's a lot of bitches that be online that don't be saying they
When I was in that wave, I
Not
used to bring plates to other bitches, man.
Listen,
like, come on, fellas, what is we talking
it's
about
girls
here, bro?
that's washing clothes.
Bruh.
Nigga got to dodge girls like,
I don't know
man,
where
she
y'all
annoying
see-
me. She
Hey,
trying
listen,
to do my
let me tell you
laundry.
something.
She got to do my laundry.
Right.
I didn't have.
Where they at,
when
though?
I was single, I didn't have 4, 5
they
of them who
not-
could cook. my
they
nigga.
not
They was bringing me McDonald's. My
They-
nigga. Double
Right.
Jacks, Wendy's and shit like that.
See, a lot
Bottles,
of, it's
you know what I
like
mean?
Scale said, it's a lot of
Niggas
cap
not cooking.
on the app.
Yeah.
So it's a lot of women that be having city girl attitudes and be
Facts.
like, and I know for a fact
That they be at
begging
home,
niggas,
yep,
take my
yep.
quest, I'll give you the quest.
Yep.
I can cook you
Angel-
some. You ain't got no
Anita
money.
Baker in my
Angel said-
inbox, but Future on my motherfucking
Angel said,
timeline on my
Ashley, y'all
mama.
single because y'all want exactly what Scale said.
They want all that.
No. She said you and her
Yeah,
are
we single because me
because
and
y'all want what Scale said. Because y'all
No, I don't.
want what Scale said.
No, I don't. I don't want all that.
That's Angel pretty light skinned.
She's saying we single
'Cause they
because
want
we want
The
men
perfect
that's-
niggas.
No, I actually don't. Cause I'm not about to be perfect. So cause now you come in perfect a certain way, then I have to be perfect a certain way. I'm not perfect. So now I'm not my authentic self.
Exactly.
Bing.
Facts.
So shameless.
How's that
plug.
relationship gonna work? Because you're not
So-
being you. La, what I hear you say, and we ain't asked you no questions about your relationship on this show yet, but when I hear you reference it, since you've been sitting down here, y'all coexist. You get along because y'all not capping for each other, bro.
Yeah.
But he
That's
also
the
got
thing.
to a point. He became emotionally aware. He became
But he
like,
found a mate that matches that. He didn't try to take a
But
girl
before-
who's
but
capped and
before
make
he
her
got her-
match with what he trying to do. He
But
found
before-
found
I had
somebody.
to figure out what I like.
Right.
He
Yo,
figured-
Because I
figured
thought I
himself
knew what I
out.
like. I
He
thought I
figured
knew what I
himself
like.
out.
But I had to
He
figure out what I like.
yeah.
I was dating people who, just the typical, what we grow up liking, right?
He
the,
figured
the
himself,
facade of
yeah.
a person.
Yeah, exactly.
Because you meet women, especially, man, women play to your ego and shit like that. If they really like you, or you got some type of status, they gonna play to your ego.
Facts.
And they become a person. And we do the same shit.
yeah.
We have an ego, we have a facade of a person who they meet, and then 3 months later we like, man, this bitch ain't shit.
He got
Yeah.
himself
You know what I
to
mean?
a place.
I had to figure out what I really
Yeah.
like, because I was looking at the same type of woman over and over and over again, dating the same type of women. I was like, I really don't like that shit, because
Yeah.
it was bothering me.
Mhm.
I pretend like I liked it.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? I dealt with it. You know what I mean? But then I realized, like, nah, I don't like that type of shit. So I'm gonna go the total opposite. I was totally open to dating, but I just do what I could weed out. After I figure out what I really like, I could weed out, the shit I don't like.
Right,
And
yeah,
she could be cold as fuck. You know what I mean? But like certain shit that was red flags to me, I was just like, I wasn't being rude or nothing, but I just be like, yeah, this ain't gonna work.
That's
know what I
like
mean?
me. For me, I like a guy. If a guy cannot effectively communicate, that's gonna be hard for me. I'm an overthinker. I'm always in my brain. So we need to stay on the same page. If I realize a guy got a lot of bitches for whatever reason, not even messing with him, he just know a lot of different women. And if he can't control, if it get to me, that energy, who she thinks she is, and then, we got beef now. If he can't correct that, I shouldn't have to say shit. If he can't do it, you definitely out the pocket. Because guess what? When a guy deal with me, he ain't dealing with no flack from my men best friends, none of my guy friends, none of my exes. I don't bring that baggage. My baby daddy ain't in my shit because I already got it lined up. Like, y'all don't have that. So that's a red flag for me. If soon as I date a guy and I'm getting some scooping up, snooping, and she doing this, and I bring it to you, if you can't address it and this stop, then I can't deal with it.
Right.
Because I know me. Once I get involved, now I'm a bully. Now Ashley about to she be messing with me. So I, like you said, my triggers. I know my triggers. I can't be in contentious spaces where it's BS. where it's undermining, manipulation, I don't like passive aggressive behaviors. A bitch like my stuff, but then go to the dude and like, oh my God, wow. So, no, bitch, because now I'm going to come to you like, don't play in my face. Because where I'm thinking we cool when you got issues. So it's a lot. I'm to the place where I know what I'm going to tolerate and I know what I'm not. Because I know what I'm going to do. I'll be in jail and y'all can't see me talk. So instead of getting me into situations where I'm always having to fight and no, if you can't come already together, dude, and if I express something to you and you act dumbfounded about it, you dumbfounded. I'm going to leave you where you be. Like, you got to get to a place where you know yourself and you know what you're going to deal with and tolerate. And that's where I'm at. Like, my guy ain't got to be perfect. I mean, you got to dress nice.
Nobody's
because that's perfect. My thing is nobody's perfect. But it's finding the right person that you want to do this life journey with and y'all work at it together equally and having an understanding.
People make up my point about men and women having these unrealistic goals about partners is that what you're doing is psychologically you setting yourself up for a letdown. So if you date me and I don't meet these criteria, then you're already let down. Or if you start dating this bitch and she don't meet these criteria, then you already looking at her like, this ain't it. So you setting yourself up for a letdown already. And that's insanity to me. Like if you going into something knowing it's already finna be fucked up and you do it anyway, that's insanity. That's not, you can't even be mad at the other person for manipulating you into do that. You did that on your own. You understand what I'm saying? So,
and that's why you get a lot of people that's bitter about dating.
Exactly.
Because they keep letting themselves down. Like you keep going in with this and it's like, come
putting
on,
people on a pedestal and shit or expecting shit from people. You don't know this person for real. And then they're nothing like, nobody's like this caricature that you've created up in your mind. This nigga, this Tay Diggs character from this movie that you watch, those aren't real people. That's not a real person. That's from a movie that's on for 2 hours to entertain you. So he has to look amazing. His character has to be that for you to like the movie. You get what I'm saying? But once the movie go off, life continues. And the nigga that you deal with, he dealing with real shit that continues after the movie goes off. Or the woman you dealing with, they dealing with real life shit after the show stops or the curtain closes. You know what I mean?
I thought that's what Angel was saying. Angel was saying, no, we're single because men have these delusional expectations about women.
I get it.
That's
they do.
Exactly what it is.
I think some they do, but I think it like Don said, man, it shows way more on the women on the internet.
I guess what women, I guess maybe it shows more because they are vanity and vain by nature. By being a woman, pretty things and pretty shit is something that they're drawn to. But I'm saying with us, we have these things just out of stupidity because 90% of the bitches you fucking don't look nothing like that shit that you're talking about. You understand what I'm saying? You ain't Trey Songz or none of these niggas. You ain't fucking them bitches that we Google over on the internet. Most of the women you fucking are average looking. So how could you talk about a woman, how she look, or try to hit her with the Kevin Samuel shit and all the bitches you fucking is regular? You see what I'm saying?
Lord,
Bring it down. Like dumb yourself down a little bit, my nigga. Niggas be on pedestals and ain't even did shit.
And I actually hate that term though, because then now you telling the person that they do choose, bitch, you want, y'all know.
No, I'm not saying that they
like my authentic me is embrace your authentic self. But I get what you're saying. Be realistic.
Be realistic. Like it's like what he said a few minutes ago. If I'm driving a Honda and Shorty driving a Honda, then why we acting like we Maybach people? Let's be Honda people, Shorty, and be happy with what we got going on.
Honda make a lot of money. It's a great company.
But I'm saying we complicating. Yeah, it is. But we complicating things by trying to live above our. You know what I mean?
But just think of that mindset. We're too busy tearing everything.
Exactly.
As 1 and 2 and better and great. And y'all know. That's my whole brand is embracing your authentic, genuine self. So be your better version of yourself. So because you're not in a Maybach right now when you're in a Honda, that does not mean that this is not a good person.
But this goes back to what I said about the young lady who said, "Where are those men at? Those men like y'all. Y'all don't like them." And so that's why it's slanted towards women.
Men don't like
That's why it's slanted towards women being more delusional. Because they do the choosing.
No, men don't like me for stuff like this. Because when I was on Milwaukee Nights Vibe podcast, they want to hook me up then. Guys will say it was hard for them to want to date me because I have a strong presence. Like I'm a podcaster. I'm in the industry. So a lot of guys be turned off because they like you in the industry.
But see, that's my thing with that type of shit.
It's like, wow,
that's
still a girl.
That's what I'm saying about dating people.
They have to get to know you though.
Man, we be too wrapped up. We be too wrapped up in what people got going on. Like,
I don't even have masculine energy. That's what I hate.
So the pursuit of the pursuit of goal
girly
of
as a fuck.
no, check it. This is what men perceive as masculine energy a lot of times. The pursuit of business success and education and those things that don't really matter to a man is what it's like masculine energy, because that's what men do. We chase goals. Goals.
I think niggas is nosy and sassy.
But they are.
Because I really don't really give a fuck about what you got going on like that, shorty. If I like you, I like you. You dig what I'm saying?
That's my point.
Niggas is corny for that type. What you just described, if niggas is doing that to you, that's lame as hell. I'm gonna give you honest with you. Like, because you bartend and you podcast, I don't give a fuck what you play. I don't give a fuck what you doing. Be on call when I want you to be on call. Yeah. That's it. Other than that, I don't care what you doing like that, shorty. Have your social life. Do it. Play bid whiz with your auntie every night. I don't give a fuck what you doing for real.
True.
Go to wine tastings every day. I don't care. Just be on call when I want you, when I need you.
True.
Food, fucking, comfort, ear. You don't understand what I'm saying? That type of shit. That's it. Other than people be too wrapped up in what motherfuckers is doing.
But you
should want somebody that's busy.
I'm just telling you.
You should want somebody that got motion and got some shit going on.
Because if you busy, what do you have to care about what she's doing?
Exactly.
What time do you got to care?
If they look at it, a lot of the characteristics you just named, you want somebody attentive, caring, thoughtful. I have to put that into my work. I'm like,
but Ashley, I know you well enough to know that you make time and care for things that you care about. That's my point here. So if niggas wasn't concerned about all that other shit,
personally, what I was doing,
you would make time for that.
Right.
But if I'm like you, if a nigga is throwing that in my face, I podcast and work in the club and do all this shit. Somebody constantly throwing it in my face, then bitch, I don't even want to fuck with you like that anymore, because you worried about all the wrong shit.
And I really hate, because y'all know I hate the terms, the soft girl era terms. I hate when the girls, those who own it for whatever. I'm not knocking you. I just personally don't like, because it feeds into that masculine energy narrative. Yeah. And every time I have that discussion of what's masculine energy from women, like what, because I'm very girly, but you have to understand me. I'm in roles where I'm in a leadership role, so I have to be a leader. I'm the head of my household right now. If my money don't come through, my boy's not eating. So I'm always in a certain move, but I'm very girly. My skin is soft as shit. I'm definitely go get a manicure or pedicure. I'm a facial girl.
I think where the masculine part come in is because, when you project that out to the world, a lot of times men probably can't see you submitting to them or like falling back and letting them lead.
And men just don't know. I'm waiting for it.
That's an assumption.
They don't know.
That's an
assumption. But it's the perception when you come across so strong and you say you take care of everything. A man might look at that and be like, well, she ain't gonna submit to me.
Right.
She ain't gonna fall back and let me lead.
Shit.
But there are there are women who that masculine energy, they don't know how to turn it off. Where you get into a situation, you be like, I'm taking care of everything now, and you still talking to me like I'm not.
Right, exactly, because she don't know
She don't know no better.
That's where men need to now. That's where you
and that's why I check it.
But are you combative though?
No,
in relationships. That's another thing.
It depends. Not really. So this is where you have to date people and get to know people, and then you'll see. I went out with a guy. We went to We went to like Mango's. We was out. I've been on a date or two. We went to Portman's. Portman's is narrow. It's crowded. It's a busy night.
And I hate Portman's.
He was like, he said, like we making sure we own each other. And it's kind of like my scene. So when we go through spots, he kind of like, I'm Ashley, know everybody. She gonna talk to the bartenders. So, but he said, you always reached back for me. You kept holding my hand. Like you kept looking for me. You like reassuring. We kind of got disconnected at one point in the bar and I was ordering drinks. He was like, he was looking for me. So that to him was like more of a protective role. So then as we walked to the car, he doing all that. But he was like, you kept looking for me to make sure I was near you. And he was like, that was a softer side. And I'm like, I can be that. Like if I'm in that role, I am that for a man. I know how to fall back and let a man be a man. So I'm like, people got to get to know people.
Right.
No, I'm not about to come off the gate.
It's an assumption.
But most people know I'm needy.
And it's still though, but that's with anything.
I'm needy as fuck.
Everybody have a stereotype. If you date an athlete, it's a stereotype of an athlete, a rapper, or whatever. and a podcaster. It's stereotypes put on people that may not necessarily be true, but it can
Lord
be
is the
looked at, and
stereotypes.
it may turn somebody off, like she be on the scene too much, or she too strong, or she come across too aggressive. So I don't think she can submit. They don't know the real you or whatever. So
shit. Man, protecting your energy is the most important thing about all of this shit, man.
Man,
real,
most important.
I know we was talking about relationships. I want to veer. Well, I guess we still in the same place. Do y'all believe Jada Pinkett sold crack?
Hell no.
I think she own it right now, but that's a different topic. But I don't want.
Man, I don't even know what to say to that.
I think for me, being in the streets and the crackheads that I met, like, if a crackhead bought some crack from Jada Pinkett, he would tell me that when I sold him some crack. So he would be like, nephew, you know Jada Pinkett, the girl from Set It Off? He used to buy my dope from her back in the day. You know what I mean? Like, if you ever dealt in the streets, anybody who dealt with crackheads or people who buy drugs on that level, they always got a story to tell. You understand what I'm saying? So nobody's ever told the Jada Pinkett story in Baltimore before. Then I'm not buying that. Yeah, I'm not buying.
That's all she do.
Just talking.
That's all she do. She is an attention whore.
She probably had a boyfriend that did it.
It's ridiculous.
She got a hold of it, and he said, "Hand it to my guy."
So I guess writing an autobiography, you just stretch the truth like a movie, right?
Man,
that's what you do with your autobiography.
I think that's just her perception of how you do autobiography. First of all, Jada Pinkett, you 5'1", you not even 100 pounds.
Yeah, exactly.
Who was you selling crack to?
Like a crackhead would have knocked you over and took the crack out your pocket.
I took it all
and ran from shit.
Another dope dealer. I'm looking to rob you.
Yeah, facts.
Bitch, you got work. You got 13 bricks right now. I turn right into dude. You got 13 bricks right now in that bag.
Give me that shit.
Give me that shit.
Speaking of robbing people, DJ Envious. Anybody who follows me since Smoking Gossip, shout out my brother Spoiled Rotten, we don't like DJ Envy. So I'm going to say that on this platform. DJ Envy, you better turn on your mans because your ass going to jail too. He's snitching.
He did.
He gonna cooperate because he light skinned. He a mog, so I know he cooperating. I already know that.
All the reports saying it, like he's fully cooperating. Even the dude said he's cooperating, and then the dude made a statement like he's never been in a room with me. He's never been around. So yeah, DJ Envy is fully cooperating.
I'm gonna throw a loop. What if folks taking the time and Envy gonna take care of him?
It might be some shit like that because for Envy
to he come out defending him, I thought he's gonna tell too, but then I'm like, oh, he kind of coming out and defending him and shit.
So my thing with Envy is about this whole situation. What he's gonna try to do is exactly what you said. He's gonna try to spin this to make it seem like he got finessed,
like he was a victim,
like he was a victim. But he wasn't a victim. No. I remember watching a podcast years ago where he was yelling at Joe Buttons and Fabulous and Red Cafe now
for not joining,
not investing in this shit.
Yep.
I'm talking about berating them.
Yeah.
These are his friends,
because he felt like his guys wasn't buying into it. Yep.
And and Joe Buttons told him then 6 years ago, bro. This sounds like a Ponzi scheme.
Yeah, I heard that.
Yep. He did. He told him.
You know how I feel about Joe. For Joe to call it out and be right.
Yeah.
I be looking at shit like, I know he a hustler or whatever, but like, bro, why are you messing with niggas like that?
That, like,
at your level.
Like, Hove and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, real niggas.
You gotta be making 6 figures on a Breakfast Club, right?
Yeah.
At least, right?
Yeah, I seen it today. Right? I seen it. They're looking for the new co-host, and they was offering $230,000 a year or some shit. $230,000 to $300,000 a year to be the co-host. Take Angela Yee job.
Then he got he still DJing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He got the car shows.
Oh, yeah.
And
he's heavy in the real estate already.
Rick Ross said that shit was fugazi.
He got a record deal too.
Yeah. Ross,
he put out albums and stuff like that.
Ross said it was all fugazi though.
What?
That Envy, all the Envy shit is foo-foo. That's what Ross said. The car show, all that shit. Rick Ross said that's why they was beefing.
Yeah. Fugazi.
You know what I'm saying? So Ross said all that shit fugazi.
Call somebody fugazi.
Shit, Ross.
His whole career is
Ross on that shit he in right now though.
Right.
He own every Wingstop, every Checkers, and he own Evander Holyfield's house.
But
he
Ross
owns that.
Even Rick Ross.
Shit, he can call a nigga fugazi because all the shit that they arguing over, he owns. Cribs, cars.
So
Envy don't own. What his point is Envy don't own none of that shit he been showing y'all. That's Ross' whole point.
That's probably why Envy got to do what he doing because he ain't got nothing to really give up. He's going to be in debt, but because they spend a lot of, he got 20,000 kids.
Yeah, they spend a lot of money.
Gia get a bag every other day. So
he tricking on Gia tough.
He got to. So he probably need to make sure, okay, buddy, you go away and I keep paying you because he got to.
He got to because we know he can't make her come.
DJ Envious. Yeah, he was going to let Tyrese do it.
Right.
Tyrese.
That was wild as shit, right?
Wow.
Let that sexy, flexy nigga up in your bedroom, man. What the fuck wrong with you?
Sending her pictures of his room.
Thank you, Angel.
I'd have been over there so fast.
I think he did.
Dawson, I wanted to box your mouth.
Sounds of love making.
Dawson, I wanted to box your mouth, Tyrese. Tyrese like, whoa, I was trying to box your wife's mouth.
I was trying to box your wife's mouth.
Not yours, Envy. Damn, bro, what you on? Shit.
Ain't that what you asked me to do?
Yeah, and then you tell me.
You asked me to take care of her.
Be y'all sex therapist or whatever the fuck. You brought this
they
man
did bring it. Yeah, she got on there and embarrassed him and shit. Like she said he couldn't make her come and all that. Like, bro, what's going on with it? Why y'all doing? Y'all don't have to do
marriage
that.
over.
We're not asking y'all.
Marriage over.
Y'all don't have to do that.
Take us out the group chat.
Marriage over.
It's same thing with
Jada.
You
told the world I can't make you
telling
come?
the world all this shit, but like y'all rich already.
Envy, Jada,
the book. How much money you gonna make on the book?
Blue, all of y'all can go. They can. I don't have to talk about
Krishan Blue and that Stewie.
I'm over it.
Didn't he just marry Stewie or something?
Engaged. She got a record deal. I'm just over all of them.
She got a record deal.
I think it's all stage.
Krishan.
Blueface baby mama. Not Krishan, the other one.
Oh, the other one did?
All
Stewie.
stage, right?
She got a record deal.
I think so.
We being trolled, right? Everybody in on it.
Yeah.
It's scripted.
Yeah, that dude for 13, what is it? Million for shooting in Vegas or some shit.
Blueface? Oh, yeah.
He ain't paying that.
No, he ain't gonna pay that. He ain't gonna pay that.
This is the worst group chat I've ever been a part
of.
of.
The worst.
Tell me about it. Speaking of families and doing crazy shit that you shouldn't be doing, Michael Irvin talks about his son because his son makes gangster music. And Michael Irvin said, boy, you did not grow up like that. You was embarrassing me. You grew up in a great gated community, but when I listen to your music, you rap about ops and choppers and selling dope to dope fiends and living in the project.
The boy do drill.
Yeah, the boy do drill music.
First of all, from where? Texas?
Texas.
Yes. He from Texas doing drill music. Yeah. First of all, that's weird.
Yeah.
Listen, this the time. I be having to tell my son, bro, you don't even know how to catch the bus. Quit telling people you came out the trenches.
Exactly.
You grew up in the Mesmer school system from K5 and like.
They create ops now.
Yeah, they create ops. Yeah.
They get on the internet and they create them.
Or they take somebody else's storyline.
And then it really become a thing. And then they die.
Yeah.
My son really be like, he got blocks and stuff tatted on him.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, you want to be
tatted
like
on
you want to be affiliated with this so bad, and no, we was in church. We went to church.
Now. Chicago then took over.
Yeah, that mentality, that whatever. But yeah, I just thought it was funny. I'm not a Michael Irvin guy, but I thought it was kind of dope that he called his son out like that on national television. I thought that was.
But you need people like that.
Yeah, I thought that was dope. Like I'm not finna play with you.
It may make him act out even more.
It might make him even cut up.
Shoot a nigga tomorrow.
Even worse. Facts.
I'll say my daddy said I ain't gangster. Look, I popped the nigga.
I'm gonna go shoot. I'm rolling, sliding on the ops today.
Yeah, they do be like that. My son, you want to see me? I'd be like, boy, go lay down. I'd be like, please go. He's like, I think I'd be like, yes, go.
Gotta be careful, man.
Go lay down.
Oh, pops.
I'd be like, go lay down.
I'm out here. Slide.
Slide. Like, go lay down.
Jay-Z said even he would take the money over dinner with him.
Of course.
Yes. He said, what? He said, take the money, go buy my albums. And you got the blueprint right there. But like a conversation is not gonna.
What is your ROI on having dinner with him? Huh? What is the return on your investment?
He's supposed to say that?
No, but
he ain't gonna give you the gems.
He ain't giving you no gems over dinner anyway.
Really
dude, she gonna sit there, cut his food up, and ask you how your shit tastes. All right?
Really,
and that's all y'all gonna do, bro. He ain't finna roll out no blueprint for you. Like, look, this what me and Dame did, and this how I started. He ain't at dinner.
Listen, even if he did, you say for example, you don't have any money. Say for you just an average Joe Schmo. He can give you all the blueprint. If you don't have the capital to push it, it don't matter. You gonna still need a $500K.
Hey,
he gonna tell you how to sell some drugs.
I just want to know who's Connect that gave him that 93.
Rick said he didn't have to pay back. That he didn't have to pay that nigga back. Yeah, that he lost and he didn't have to pay that nigga back.
We know.
Who the fuck is that?
We know who that was.
Man, get the fuck out of here.
We know who that was. He locked up right now.
Fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. I don't know. Like, because I'm just thinking, like, I'm with Ashley. Like, and what Hov said, like, bro, first of all, I have enough time to even talk to you long enough to give you the whole rollout. Then second of all, everything him and Dame did took money. Jay didn't do shit for free, dude. Ross got money.
But it wasn't about money. It was about how he was making his music.
And Ross was signed to him.
You don't think that got nothing to do with that?
But Ross was signed to him.
Dudes, right now is something that you doing that you probably not doing with your music. We could go meet Jay-Z tomorrow. With a bag, you can accomplish that. Without it, it's going to be harder for you to do whatever the fuck he's telling you to do. It ain't even about what. Do you understand what I'm saying? You have, when you got money, Rick Ross got access to shit that me and you don't have. So if Jay gives him advice, all three of us are rappers. Jay gives him advice. He's further ahead in the race than we are. That advice is going to work for him better than it is for me and you.
It wasn't a money thing. It was about how he was creating his records. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, dude,
okay, even
I'm taking that $500K, my boy.
I'm taking that $500K.
Yeah. I'm gonna tell you what God love. As a Sagittarius, born on the same day,
I love how
he ain't gonna tell you shit at dinner.
He said,
because I ain't gonna tell you shit at dinner.
What am I gonna say? What am I gonna say?
Is your food cold? Like that? What are y'all gonna talk about?
But y'all, what can he really say to someone that's just gonna put millions in your pocket? He could probably tell you, go invest money here, go invest this. I don't really care. I feel like what he said, I can listen to all his albums and be motivated. I'd be motivated off the shit now.
Expound on that.
Expound on what?
What you talking about in the album? Expound on this. This lyric you said in this album. Expound on that.
So the Jewish people got good credit.
I got some bars. I got some questions about.
That's what I'm saying.
Right?
Like,
see,
but is that worth giving up $500,000?
That doesn't mean he can probably tell you that.
Go read Decoded, motherfucker.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
Yeah, I got the book on my dresser. Nigga,
See,
go read Decoded.
I'm slow, so I ask some stupider shit than that. Though.
But just say, for example, he do tell you, change this bar, move this bar, do that. That doesn't guarantee the album's gonna sell.
Yeah, that don't.
Now, if he say I'm gonna put a J verse on it,
yeah,
then
that's
I'll be
different.
Like,
yeah,
because I know it's gonna get some traction.
Now you said give me the J verse or dinner. I'm taking the J verse.
But if
definitely not getting that verse.
But if he just tell you arrange this, change your flow, get on this beat, get on this producer, you'll probably do all that.
It might work for Rick Ross, and it might not work for 7 other artists who was signed at Def Jam at that time. Oh yeah, he definitely giving you some game before you give you a verse. Yeah. Beyonce and a verse is the last two things you get from
Was you dissing DMX on that 4th verse of the Takeover? Because I think you was. And in my mind,
take that money and
you was
go.
dissing X. So just admit it, please.
You know what Hov gonna do? You know what Hov gonna do?
Now I be mad.
I'm actually surprised
That's a wild
he did
question.
that interview. I really was surprised that he's doing that interview.
He promoting that museum. The Book of Hov.
I gotta go see
that.
He was
doing that. Man, now y'all just gave me. I might do that tomorrow.
Yeah, you going out?
I didn't have time. This time I'm gonna have time when I go. My last thing, and it's gonna start a debate. That's why I kept it last. Confessions by Usher are Unpredictable by Jamie Foxx.
Confessions.
It's Confessions.
Song
to me too.
or
albums?
Oh God, it's Confessions.
It's Confessions.
I know y'all gonna say that, and I'm going with Unpredictable.
Yeah, Angel started this. Angel picked, but I think it's a fair argument. I think it's a fair argument. I think it's not fair to Jamie Foxx, and this is why I'm saying that. We had to pick the greatest album of this generation to beat him.
Who? Usher?
Confessions. Confessions is our Thriller. What
Y'all
Thriller
know
was
I don't
in the
feel
80s.
that way about Confessions, so I'm biased.
No,
I feel like,
it ain't about what you personally feel. I'm talking about statistics. Numbers do not lie.
So numbers?
That's what I'm going. Numbers don't lie.
Numbers?
I thought Unpredictable was fire. I thought Unpredictable was fire.
It's absolutely fire. But I'm gonna tell you this.
But I love the work behind Confessions.
If we're going title track versus title track, I'm picking Jamie. I like Unpredictable more than I like the song Confessions.
No, Confessions mean more impact, more hits.
No, I'm talking about just the song. The Confessions song versus Unpredictable
thought it was
song.
about Chili, so we
Confessions,
really
the album opens with the Just Blaze beat?
No, I'm talking
What
about
the fuck
no.
I don't give a damn if the title tracks don't match or nothing. I'm just showing you how that album is
I picked Confessions the album.
But he's saying the song.
I'm saying song.
You
The
can
song
have it.
Confessions.
It's better than both Confessions.
Unpredictable.
It's better than both Confessions, but it's not better than the 18 other songs on that goddamn album, bro.
Okay,
it's not even like if y'all go track for track for real, it's not even in comparison for real.
I agree with that.
It's not fair to Jamie that we're comparing
most of Confessions against like anything.
That's what I'm trying to tell you, bro. Like even if it ain't your favorite, Michael Jackson. I love Mike. Thriller ain't my favorite Mike album, but numbers-wise, it's the GOAT album, bro. Like, it's not even a debate. Prince put out a fired album at the same time, and Prince shit pales in comparison to Thriller.
What's your favorite Mike album?
Off the Wall is my favorite Mike album.
A little bit before my time.
But if you go revisit it,
it's good, though.
I'm telling you, if you revisit
I feel like it ain't as timeless as Thriller, though.
I think Thriller was 9.
Some of the beats on there.
So let me give you some history on Thriller, and I'm cheating. You know those were records that didn't make Off the Wall, right?
Yeah.
Not all of them.
Damn near majority of the album. It's only 9 songs on Thriller. 6 of them were that didn't make the album. That's why Rod Temperman wrote those, because he wrote Off the Wall. So if you look at Thriller, 6 of those records were written by Rod Temperman because they were leftovers from Off the Wall. That Mike kept, and he fixed it. He made them better, bro. That's why they turned out to be as fire as they were, because he took 5 years, what artists don't do anymore, and developed records.
Yeah, I think Off the Wall dope. I just think it didn't. It's like, to me, it's like Ready to Die. It don't age as well. You think it aged right?
I think
right
it aged beautifully.
Some of the beats,
Unpredictable's first project?
some of the beats on there,
Jamie
it's
Foxx?
real 70s.
No.
It's really
No.
that
I don't
funk
think that was his
era
first one.
pocket.
I think it's his first notable one.
Yeah, Don't Stop Till You Get Enough.
Yeah, but that ain't want to be starting something though. That shit is right now.
Human
Nature.
Lock It.
I fuck with y'all. I fuck with it.
Lock It. Human Nature. Want to be starting something. We're supposed to be on Off
But
the
they're
Wall.
not though.
No, but I'm just explaining to you that without Off the Wall, we don't get Thriller, bro.
I agree with that.
You only got 3 songs, my nigga.
I agree
So
with
it'd be an EP.
No, I agree with that.
Thriller with Vincent Price and 2 other songs, Liberian Girl and another song, bro. Them 3 songs would be your album.
I agree with that. I'm just saying.
So without those 6, it's not the greatest album of all time.
To me, Thriller aged better. That's it.
I give you that.
I think they both good.
And it should have, because sonically they evolved.
Yeah.
He got with Quincy Jones, bro.
Facts.
See what I'm saying? Quincy Jones only did a little bit of Off the Wall.
And to bring it back, I think Confessions aged better.
Oh wait, Off the Wall got too many slaps.
Predictable.
Too many slaps.
I think Confessions aged way better. You could play Confessions right now, and it's fire.
I think because the masses already manipulated that it is what it is.
Nah.
But I think what Confessions did, I'm not gonna lie. I like
Seduction.
Confessions.
Like Usher got like some
It came
hidden
in at a
gems
time,
on
I was
that
about to
album.
say,
Like
he came in at a time where
ooh, that's
during
what it's
that time,
made
what
for?
else was really black. He came in at a time and he shocked us.
I Need a Bad Girl.
Usher,
What
He was
y'all
more
know
mature.
about
R.
it?
Kelly-
Come on,
R.
man.
Kelly
That's
was full
on
of
this.
shit then, though.
R. Kelly
Fam,
was,
we
but
talking
Usher-
about what y'all
Usher
know
was-
about a supermodel is
that
on
was
this
his
album.
grown man mode. If you think about it, Confessions was.
Fam, we just named
before
10
that.
records that are game changers.
That was his grown man mode. He came in at a time where R. Kelly
Dog,
was dominating
come
that
on.
zone.
R. Kelly was still the man.
R. Kelly was dominating that zone. So to have Usher, we was still coming off
Usher
US,
kicked-
HER,
Usher
he came
kicked Jay-Z.
in and dominated.
R. Kelly, Eminem, anybody who was in the game at that time. You dropped the album that year, you lost to Usher.
He definitely made
What year was
a
that?
statement.
What year was that? What year was that?
Shit, I don't know, because Rico worked on it. 03.
Man,
Yep.
Get Rich or Die Trying came out that year, man. It couldn't have been the same year as Get Rich or Die Trying.
No, it wasn't the same year as Get Rich or Die
Hell,
Trying, but
fuck no, it didn't.
he sold.
So 04? So it's a year after I graduated.
Okay, yeah.
Get Rich or Die Trying sold what globally?
10,
And he did.
12.
Usher did 22.
Shit.
So what are we talking about right now? I love 50 Cent as much as everybody else in this room, but don't dare compare dude to. That's what I'm trying to say about.
But you can't. It's two different projects.
We're cheating
different
Jamie by
projects.
trying to compare that album to Confessions. I'm trying to show y'all, just like he's saying Thriller was a game changer, Confessions was a game changer.
That's what I would give the credit to.
Rico
He was a
wrote one
game
record on that album.
He wrote 2.
He wrote
He wrote
two on that
Seduction
album.
and he wrote the
Seduction
record with Jadakiss on it.
And Throwback.
Yeah, he wrote 2
Seduction and
records.
Throwback.
Yeah. Man, bro, it was fire all
It was
through
a
that
game
project.
changer.
That project
Yeah.
was crazy.
So I would definitely
crazy.
give Confessions that on a personal.
Crazy. But I don't want to I'm not taking nothing away from Unpredictable because that motherfucker was strong. I'm talking about, especially for Jamie to be an actor comedian, like we weren't even expecting that from Jamie.
Yeah.
Like, and then for him to come with that, like, like that shit was cold, bro. Like, I ain't gonna front. I played Unpredictable front to back, just like I played Confessions.
What year Unpredictable come out?
The same year, I believe.
Same year?
I believe it was the same year. 05 for next year.
Okay, so I ain't gonna even do that. I was gonna compare something else that came out way later.
What you was gonna say?
Nah, it don't even matter.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I mean, another. I was trying to think of another album that's not Confessions that's on that same level.
On the R&B?
Yeah, it's just later.
What is it?
To me, it's not even
Says she want to get high, she want to get fired up, she want to get thick, she want to get thick.
Yeah, that's my shit.
The rodeo rider. Jamie had some shit.
Would you call Nostalgia Ultra?
Oh, absolutely.
You call that an album though?
Some people don't, but I call it an album. I call that album and Section 80 by Kendrick Lamar. Those are albums. Them ain't mixtapes, bro. Those are albums.
Nostalgia Ultra is
listen.
But it's too far of a gap in a year.
Even too much far of a gap. But that Frank has 2 albums that go in this conversation of GOAT R&B albums. He got 2 bodies of work that go in this convo, bro. So you're not off at all.
Frank.
Yeah,
like
Frank goes in this convo, definitely.
That first one?
Bro.
Yeah.
Strawberry Swing, Don, to tell you, bro, don't ride with me on the highway. You doing both of them Frank Ocean albums. Don't ride with me nowhere on the highway. We're doing both of the Frank Ocean albums.
I thought he's about to be.
Me too, bro.
Yeah.
Me too.
Yeah.
Yeah, he loony. He Lauryn Hill.
He got his bag though. He robbed Def Jam. He robbed Def Jam. He robbed Def Jam, boy. That man don't never got to work. He ain't never got to put out another. Yeah, me too. Me too.
I thought we was getting those. Like, yo, I was playing that shit for everybody came out of the house. Yo, this guy, he the shit.
Me too.
This the next dude.
Me
and
too.
He didn't dance or do none of that shit.
No.
This nigga was cold.
It was cold, bro.
Oh, that shit was cold.
Facts. I totally
Wasn't no
agree.
gimmick behind
No,
it. And I like
nothing.
the music when it's no gimmick.
He
came out of nowhere.
Too. His college roommate, Miguel.
Who?
Yeah.
When he came in.
Yeah, that shit was fire.
Kaleidoscope.
Even the single,
Forgot about
even that new
but
single he
that's
just
two
put
different
out.
eras though, kind of. It's like a 10-year gap.
But you know what?
Usher
They
and
bring, like, I think with
Jamie.
all those artists, they bring like a breath of fresh air and they change the trajectory of whatever going on.
Yeah.
So whatever mindset you in, they
Because
shifted it like,
Miguel and Bruno Mars and all them niggas was at the same time.
Yep.
Janelle Monáe, all that shit dropped at the same time.
Yep.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
Miguel, that first man, that shit was fire.
Fire.
Yep.
Shit. That shit was
The girl with the tattoo and all them songs, bro, that nigga had some shit on that first album.
I
And
think
Kaleidoscope.
Bruno's a monster, bro.
No,
Bruno
sick.
is sick.
Bruno's sick.
Bruno's a sick man.
Yeah.
Bruno is sick.
He talented as fuck.
People, Bruno is, yeah, when Bruno first came out,
Catch a Grenade for You and all that shit, man.
Gorilla.
Bro.
Gorilla
is my
Gorilla is my
shit.
favorite. That's my
Gorilla
favorite
is
Bruno
my
Mars song.
Yeah.
And then now the shit that he doing with Static, with Anderson .Paak now. That throwback shit they doing, man, that shit's fire,
Yeah,
bro.
that shit.
Smoking out the window and all that shit, that shit's so
It's
fire,
underrated,
bro.
It's so smooth.
It's underrated.
Yeah, I don't know, Anderson .Paak cold.
Oh, he's cold.
Cold.
Yeah, it's underrated.
Yeah.
You know what? It's a lot of music that's actually out there like that.
I like the dude that sound like Marvin Gaye.
Oh yeah,
Dude that just been dropping
the
lately.
new dude. Yeah,
Who?
I forget his name.
I can't think of this nigga name. Dog cold though. And so you
y'all
probably
about
think
to
it's,
put me on.
No, you probably think it's Marvin Gaye because I'm talking about the nigga sounds just like Marvin Gaye, bro. Like,
Because I like Kenyon Dixon.
I can't think of this
I
dude
love
name.
Kenyon.
Dixon is dope too.
He's so fire.
I can't think of this dude name, but maybe somebody will put him in the comments. But this nigga sound like Marvin
put me
Gaye.
on, put me
This
on.
nigga cold,
I be
boss.
looking for that shit, bro.
Dog cold.
The playmaker put me up on dude. I can't remember
The dude
his
I'm
name.
talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah, this nigga sounds just like Marvin Gaye. Like,
I cannot think of it though. That's my shit too.
yeah, it's like take me into your arms, but it sounds just like 1960s Marvin Gaye. Like, it's crazy, and it's out right now.
October London.
October London, that's his name.
About to type him in.
Fire,
Sonny.
fire. Good looking, Sonny. October London is dog name. He
Oh,
cold.
yes. I was just about to say him. Giveon.
Yeah, give
I love Giveon.
I can't listen to Giveon
You can't-
for
I
too
love
long.
him.
Oh no,
I love him.
he's great. He
love
great. He great. It's just
Brent
his voice.
Faiyaz is my nigga, man.
You know what? I
Brent,
like
my
him,
boy,
but
man.
he lose me sometimes. But he's a great
That's
artist.
my boy, man.
He's a great artist.
Who?
Yeah,
Cardi.
Yeah,
They said he finna drop. They said Party about to drop.
I love Party.
October London is on death row.
Yeah,
Love
be
Party.
signing Snoop. Yeah, he sure is. And that's why they doing all that remake sound and shit like that. But dude, dope. Like
this nigga look like Jay Holiday without the braid.
yeah. And the nigga sound just
Man,
like
that is Jay Holiday.
Probably.
You said we found this nigga.
Probably.
This nigga black don't crack. Or what?
Probably.
Yeah, goddamn, that's Jay Holiday, bro. We
Probably.
figured it out. Shit.
Probably.
Hey, I'm about to go have me looking at him.
Wait till you listen to that nigga.
Who was her before?
Her name was Gabrielle.
Yeah.
Gabby Douglas. She came out as a kid.
Yep.
Yeah, Wilson. Gabby Wilson.
Yep,
Gabby Wilson.
I was about to say because Gabby Douglas is a gymnast, right?
Yeah, Gabby Wilson was her name.
He said, he said a flipper. You disrespectful.
Justin Bieber really been doing it for me.
No, Bieber cold.
You
Bieber is
disrespectful.
really been like
she ain't the same, bro.
No, since Bieber got around that West Coast
Revealed
crew.
herself. Man, when you
Bieber been in his bag. When he got around Don Toliver.
That shit,
Don is another one.
But to me, Bieber been in his bag for a couple of years, even before Don Toliver. Bieber's been in his bag for a while now. It's been in about 5-6 years since the Peaches. Since I went my Peaches out in Georgia, that was like 3 years.
No.
Journals. I mean journals, but that's what I'm saying. Sounds them started him on this path that he on.
Yeah,
that's who he was around. Don was Sounds and Eric Bellinger and them. That's where this swag that you hearing that he got right now came from.
But that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
That's the Cali crew you talking about. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, they produce
Sounds.
Oh, okay.
No. We talking about Bieber.
Yeah.
Bieber was around Sounds,
Bellinger,
Eric Bellinger,
Ty Dolla
Don
Sign.
Toliver,
Yeah,
Ty Dolla Sign. They all.
I love it. He can
Like-
stay there.
Yeah, he fire.
He can stay there.
He fire. Even his joint on Diddy album. That's one of my
Man,
favorite
that's
joints
my
on the Diddy
shit.
album.
It's my shit.
Bieber snaps. He be
my
going
shit.
crazy.
That's
So,
a perfect
before we get out of
Bieber's
here,
verse on Private Landing.
Before we get out of here,
Crazy.
Lockheed, I want to ask you this. We ask everybody on the show. Got to pick one: love or loyalty.
Get my peaches out in Georgia.
I think my philosophy: life is about love. Without love, I mean, life not worth living. Honestly, loyalty is kind of overrated. As I aged, it's kind of overrated because you could be loyal to the wrong motherfuckers. So I'm gonna choose love.
Okay,
my man.
Ain't really no wrong answer. Most people usually end up saying both in their answer. But that was a good answer. You know what I'm saying? On that note, let the people know where they can find you at.
Instagram, lah.kid. You can find my Facebook fan page, lah-kid. Twitter, same, lahkid. But yeah, I'm just getting back in the mix. My album coming out Black Friday. I think that's November 24th.
Is it on sale on Black Friday?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Right. It's on discount, on sale, like everything else on Black Friday.
You funny now.
I already got it. So,
So yeah, I'm looking forward to putting that out and seeing people react. Like I told you earlier, if people react and I get some type of motion going with it, I start dropping videos.
Okay, for sure.
You know, but I just hope people enjoy.
Give them the title again.
Dead Homies Telling Stories for Me. It's multi-layered title, just from everything I've been through recently, losing so many people over the last few years. So I don't want people to think it's just dark, death, but it's a metaphor too. You'll hear it, but you know, it's songs on there about love, the death of relationships, death of this rap shit, you know, just everything. You know, it's metaphor. It's something you can think about, but it's also something you can just put in your car and just let it play. Okay. You know what I mean? So
for sure.
Yeah.
So on
I just want to say, I want to get this credit out there because I don't want people to look it up and act like a nigga stealing or something like that. The title, Dead Homies Telling Stories for Me, is originally from Tupac.
Okay.
And you know this because we was working on the album. We had all these conversations. It's Tupac references throughout the album. Okay. But I actually got it from Kendrick Lamar on To Pimp a Butterfly at the end of his album. Okay. He had a part on there where Tupac says he's doing an interview with Pac,
where he interviews Pac.
And Pac says, and Kendrick is like, I don't know where the energy come from when I make this music. Sometimes I don't know. And that's kind of how sometimes I listen to my shit and I'm like, damn, what the fuck was I on? How I come up with that? How I put that emotion on there? Even that song, he talked about 17 earlier. Remember, I texted you, I said, I got angry and I just made this, right? It's that type of energy. And when Kendrick asked him that, he was like, well, we not really rapping for real. We just letting our dead homies tell stories for us. So that's where I got the title from. So I don't want nobody to look it up and find, oh, he stole it. No, it's intentional.
No, that's fire.
It's intentional.
Fire.
It's a lot of Tupac references, but then I kind of made it my own thing. So
that's dope. That's fire. For real. So
and RP Mariah, RP my stepson Jawan, RP my mom's, RP Vegas, the one. Me and Dooch's inspiration right there. So
the whole reason how I know you.
Yes,
yeah,
yes,
I wouldn't know
RP.
you if it wasn't for Vegas.
Yeah, a lot of niggas. I don't know if niggas know this, but a lot of niggas wouldn't be knowing each other if it wasn't for Vegas. So shout out to him. And he heard a lot of this album before he passed. He heard the concepts, the beginning stages of it. So he was around. So just want to shout out to them. So
for sure. And on that note, man, this was episode 201 of the Slick Talk with Scalez podcast. We will be back next Wednesday. We'll see y'all then. Peace.
Adios, amigos.